lazy Asian.
Oh God. Yeah, no, that's cool.
Are you just saying weird shit again?
Yeah. Let's just say it was weird.
Semi-racist?
Right.
Explicitly racist.
You hit the live button right when I said it. I don't even think you got the Ziggy part. I think you just got the lazy Asian part.
Whatever.
Repeat yourself.
Let's play Hidden Agenda.
Oh, heck
Yeah.
Let's
Hey,
just
guys,
ignore
how's it
everything
going?
that just happened there.
Oh,
Alright,
man.
you got control, so new game.
This couch is cluttered. Alright, let's do it.
Coleman.
And we want competitive or we want a story?
Wait, what am I doing?
Solve
I
a
don't know if
crime
we're doing
alone or
anything.
with friends. Compete against your friends. So
What's
we're
this
gonna do
game?
competitive.
Alright,
this game?
this is Hidden Agenda.
Hidden agenda. Okay.
You can read, right?
No, I know, but I'm asking what the point is. Like, what are we doing?
Can we turn this up anywhere?
This is
Excuse me.
weird.
Oh God.
I can't do anything, by the way.
Oh my god, this is fucking
Potato.
hard. What?
You gotta
There's a delay between like, cause I'm looking at the capture card view.
Oh,
God! Oh no! She's attacking my face.
She's tagging your face?
Attacking.
Oh.
Just hit her. Just show her the back of your hand, Tyler.
Not on stream.
The ripple
Spreading
effect.
consequence of a single event or action.
I don't
Just
want
like the
Peta getting on our
butterfly
asses.
effect.
There's a whole lot of them.
Every choice you make changes the future.
That's exactly what the butterfly effect is.
Yeah, just like in that last game, you know? Some affect relationships between characters. Some destroy real friendships.
Oh, are you talking about right now?
Yeah.
I thought that happened before stream.
Yeah.
It did, unfortunately.
Everyone's gonna go home and be like, well, I'm never fucking doing that shit again.
Oh man,
You
someone's
guys
gonna,
never.
choose
someone in the
wisely.
future is gonna watch this stream and they're gonna be like, oh, he's teaching his dog really bad habits.
Yeah, like biting.
You're a terrible dog owner.
I mean, you said it.
Yep.
That's a fly trap. Dude, what the fuck?
I need
The fuck, Ryan?
it. I need to be able to see it.
I can't see. I can't see the TV now.
I can't even.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh god, that's
All right.
it.
Praying naked man, my favorite way to start the day.
Oh man, that's
Oh
special.
wow, he's got a bomb strapped to his pelvis.
Okay.
Lots of bombs.
That's one way to start out the morning. What?
Oh, that's cool.
Shit.
So who made this game, Cody?
This is by Supermassive, the guys that did Until Dawn.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it's like kind of more of a Saw vibe with this one.
It seems like it.
But then it's also got the competitive element.
Poke you in the eye, girl.
So we'll see how this goes.
Ow! Ow! You're
How
you were
competitive can it be? Like,
I mean, it's probably not very.
Any cars in the vicinity of 535 Meeker, 1031, possible hostage situation. Extreme caution advised.
Yeah,
Suspect
is this
description
6
matches
weeks
the trapper.
later or something?
Matches the trap.
biography updated.
Officers Marnie and Nelson responded to a sighting of the Trapper serial killer.
Oh shit! Yeah, we hear.
You ready for this?
Of course I'm ready.
Nice and easy. Textbook college.
Oh,
Let's play.
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box.
That about that.
You must have a majority vote to progress the game.
We have an even number of players.
Play a takeover card to lock out your friends and seize control of a
Thank you,
choice.
disembodied voice.
You'll start with just one card. Earn more by completing searches and QuickTime events.
I'm in control.
For this choice, you can use your takeover for free. Why don't you give it a go? Just tap the takeover button during a choice to take control.
Oh, I get it.
Alright, I will waste this takeover. I'm in control. We're confident. We don't give a fuck.
I'm thinking we walk right through the front door.
Dumb.
Catch him off guard.
She's gonna die.
And I will enjoy every second of it. Well, just choose blindly. It'll add an element of random.
Wait, she said she was gonna go in the front door. She let the black
Please.
person first.
You
Okay.
gotta call him that. His name's
Yeah, fuck that. We're gonna split up. Okay or not?
Always stick together, Cody.
Use your pointer to hit the
Yeah, we
target
just did
before
that,
the timer
dude.
runs out.
Where was the
Whoever
tutorial
hits it
before
first
we did
wins a
that?
takeover.
What was it?
Dummy.
Maybe they were just like, if they fucking do simple tasks,
Oh, you can get takeovers from that.
fast fingers.
Yes, fingers.
My fingers are the fastest, guys. Underrated.
What do you think?
Ooh, commanding or
How does
curious.
this work?
I guess somebody has to change their mind. Don't go cautious. Fuck it.
I got a bad feeling about this. Let's stick together.
Ah, shit.
Huh?
Well, I don't think the controller actually does.
Freeze!
I don't know.
Hands up now!
To shoot, everyone must move their pointer onto the target.
That's true. Which
Think
is,
before
I
you
guess,
shoot.
okay.
You do not have to open fire.
Always got a gun behind
I'm taking this guy out. Fuck that.
Yeah,
you.
dude.
Just looking.
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
Kill him! Kill him! Potato, you fuck! God damn it!
We only need a
What
majority.
the hell?
Look, he's just down. You didn't kill him.
Oh my god.
Hollow, get down. Turns out we're weird sex though. Ah, shit.
Rescue hostage. Fuck the dude.
Ah, taking control. Fuck you guys.
You are stupid.
Going for the hostage. He seemed really surprised by that,
The hunt for the trapper came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
Jesus Christ. What do you want to talk about, Tyler?
Come on, buddy, share your
Ladies and
feelings.
gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called trapper killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves.
Yeah, he died. He's dead.
One such hero was Officer Tom Nelson, who died as he and his partner were making the arrest that brought us here today.
We're gonna transfer over.
Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. Why? Because he hopes you will see him as a man, a fellow human being. But this is only another one of the trapper's clever ploys. We cannot trust this man. He has a deceitful, twisted, villainous mind, and nothing he says or does will ever change that.
Damn straight.
I therefore recommend punishment to the full extent of the law, no
Her
less
eyes are
than the
kind
death
of fucking
penalty.
soulless.
Yeah,
Thank
look at
you.
that fucking shit.
He's a lawyer. What do you expect?
Fair point.
Jonathan Finn, for the crimes for which you have been found guilty, I hereby sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
This is gonna be like
That or he's gonna get out or something. Or he's not the actual guy. There's gonna be some twist.
Twist.
There's always twists.
I mean, he could just be the tutorial.
Yeah,
Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
Biographies.
Yeah, 5 years later, so he died. Or he didn't. I don't know.
I am Ray Weaver, and this
Ray
is The
Weaver.
Crow. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big new marvel, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are
You can appeal it like
Knock it off, troll.
You can appeal it like 5 times. And it takes a year.
I'm not troll, I'm your moderator.
Say we're trolls. Yeah, it's just a nice short troll. Katie, yeah, Katie Cassidy.
What's she done?
Arrow.
Oh shit, that's cool.
She's the chick
Look at Marty
that you like originally was
promotion to homicide, metal.
I didn't like
This
Arrow.
gal's on
I didn't
top of the
either.
world, and guess
I
what?
liked it for a couple seasons.
Yeah, it was
Couple
good.
of
The
seasons.
first few
I like-
seasons were good, but then it was just like
I like the first season, I got half season, the second one,
Who
like
knows what else?
You hanging in
it's
there?
just the island.
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, I got
You
you.
didn't
It's
watch
like their fucking
I didn't
anchor
watch it
for that entire
It's
show.
not great.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. He's a good shot. And then they did the bow. Then they did the Flash, and it was like, oh, it's not actually a connected universe. It's like,
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah,
the
because
Flash
it's
is
like a
better.
bunch of different like
yeah, I know.
networks
I know.
that
I know
own
the. Well, it's also because they also released that's got in the same DC universe as Arrow, so it's in the same like overall like DC thing, where they had like the whole multiverse thing.
Morning, everyone.
Well,
Well,
they'll
they
never
have a
meet up,
connected
which is
universe.
stupid.
Yeah.
Oh
They
no,
can't.
Got another
they
pair of
meet
John
up.
No,
Doe's.
they have them on each show. They
Quickly racking up
Yeah,
their
they
names
meet
on
up,
this
but
board.
not in the
I can
same
tell you,
universe.
unsolved cases don't exactly
They did
uphold
like
the reputation
Flashpoint,
we've
but
built
it
here
was
at this
really cheap,
precinct.
shitty version
Just
of
put Marty the
Flashpoint.
Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making
I
things
don't
disappear.
think
Dude,
Detective
this-
Cavalry.
It's like,
Detective
these-
Cavalry.
Say
That's
that.
awesome.
These facial features
dismissed.
are like LA Noir.
Yeah, these are
They're
super
amazing.
good.
One of you will now get a hidden
I
agenda.
still think LA
Check your
Noir is
device,
better.
but hide your screen from
Well,
your
hold on.
buddies.
Have you ever gone back and looked at LA Noir?
Oh yeah, it's super
If
weird.
you have the
That's why I
hidden
was
agenda,
like-
everything
you'll
is just
score
like-
big
yeah,
if you
yeah.
make
No,
it come
but
true.
I get
Dude,
the
you should
To
have
get
a
the
hidden
chance to
agenda
act on
now.
your agenda, use
Okay.
takeovers
I don't have
or
the hidden
persuasion
agenda.
Why would you
to
tell
make
me
the
that?
vote go your way.
I have a place
If
to-
you don't have the hidden agenda, you need to figure out who's got it and work with
Who
your
the
buddies
fuck's
to stop
Becky?
them. You'll earn
Becky's
points
the
if you
cop?
guess the right person.
Oh.
I haven't been paying attention.
Becky
Yeah, we know.
and Tom Manny is going to die.
Tom Mayonnaise.
Swipe up when you're ready.
Manny! Not Manny.
Who
Ryan.
else swipes up?
Some
I already
fucking,
did, yeah.
what
I
is
did
it,
too,
Best
but-
Foods or something?
That's my
Oh,
fault.
okay. This is interesting.
I'll go with the
I like
lawyer.
this.
Wait, where's Tom Mayonnaise?
Oh wait.
Tom Mayonnaise is good.
Wait, how do you
Hey.
put the hidden agenda thing?
I think it'll
Don't
come
let
up
Calvary
later.
get to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ever since he got internal affairs eyes on you, he acts like some kind
What?
of
This sounds like this
sayer.
guy's talking over.
At this point, I just tune him out.
Wait, is this
Seriously.
Is this going to? Are the other guests
doing
one of
all
you
right?
guys?
Everyone needs to agree on this decision. Remember that one of you has a hidden agenda.
Okay. I was not paying attention.
No,
I guess we're going
he
good.
said,
I'd be doing a lot better if Calvary would take a short walk.
He said the
off
guys in
town.
I
internal
will keep your
affairs and ever
distance
since
until all
he's
this
had, like,
inquiry
this wall
bullshit
power
blows
line
over.
going on. So
Don't
you're-
throw
it's your
IA any
responsibility
bones.
as a, like, team leader.
Okay.
Thanks,
Okay.
Mom.
Let's just be a dick to this guy. Fuck him.
Oh, he's. Oh.
Gee, thanks, Mom.
Ah, that did
Detective
not
Money.
land.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like it's got the Until Dawn syndrome, where like half the stuff is like super horny.
Yeah.
Becky.
Yeah,
This is
plus her name
Marty.
is Becky.
I'm not supposed to
I
comment.
gotta go
on
get some
internal
pumpkin
affairs
spice,
investigation.
guys.
If it starts affecting my best.
Later!
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey,
This isn't a
don't
latte,
apologize.
it's a frappuccino.
Good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will
Where's
speak for
Murtaugh?
themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
Oh man, I gotta pee.
You know, it sometimes feels like you don't have a
caffeine and
choice in
beer.
these things. But
God.
Right in the
You
middle.
do.
We're having a
me?
discussion with the sergeant.
Yes, of
This is
course.
very fucking important. Pay attention.
I want to believe that.
Dan, do you get a vote with the controller?
But I know the trap was set for execution in 48 hours.
Oh,
It's a heavy load.
So you just
Know when you send someone to death row?
I just
I want
watched.
you to be distracted.
I mean,
I'm apparently the only one.
Have you
paying
figured
attention,
out who's
other
got the
than
hidden
yeah,
agenda?
You're the story.
Time to
figure
guess who it is.
okay.
Cody.
So now we have to
You
guess
have
who
the
has
agenda.
the guy
Use
who
your
makes
vote
it.
to implicate a rival. You still need to complete your mission, so try to act innocent.
God, this is so weird because I don't know what your
What?
hidden agendas are. And
What are the
I'm not
controls?
paying attention.
Swipe left and right, then swipe up to make your choice.
Fucking tells you.
Well, I kind
Todd's
of.
not good at stuff.
Is your brother illiterate?
No.
he's
You have a prime suspect for holding the hidden agenda.
Potato.
Oh,
Potato,
man.
are you a bastard?
Tyler, you have the hidden agenda? I'll never tell.
Well,
Your
they
poker
have
face
to guess.
is
They have to
impeccable.
guess. Yeah.
I'll never tell.
Alright. We'll see.
Alright.
This is it. This choice will determine the success or failure of the hidden agenda.
What is their
Choose
agenda?
wisely.
I blame myself for Tom. No, I'm dismissing.
Fuck you, Tyler.
Just fucking pick one, goddammit.
I'm pretty torn.
Stop
I've not
moving
been
your
paying
Fruit Loops
attention.
around and let's go.
I'm looking forward to this execution. No, I blame myself for Tom. Mr. Chubby Man, come on.
Oh, okay. What you doing, Chubs?
Oh, I took over.
Fuck you.
Double Jeopardy. Where's our
Triple
triple
Jeopardy now?
Ryan, you want to get in on this Jeopardy party?
No, I think I'm
Knowing Jonathan Finn's about to make his exit is what gets me.
Ah,
I'm running, sir.
I see.
Better than a cup of coffee.
What?
Stop, Becky.
You son of a...
What kind of fucking hidden agenda is that? My hidden agenda is not to open up emotionally.
I accidentally guessed Cody because I swiped up by accident instead of swiping left or right. It didn't let me swipe.
Huh.
It
It might be because you're like
little
not
laggy.
pointing at the screen.
Well, I was messing around with the things on top, and then I think I might have fucked it up.
No, you gotta.
Ooh, Tyler, Potato, come on. What am I supposed to do about this? Continue.
Come on, Blue Fruit Loop.
No, but yeah, I was messing with the things up top, and I couldn't get it to.
Blue Fruit Loop.
I couldn't get it to go back to the screen.
Got your message. Heading to see your client
Oh shit!
now.
It's that.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
We might want to ease up on that. People might think that we're.
Sneaky person.
Thank you for
It's
talking
just
to me
because
so
she's a
quickly.
lawyer.
Well, he doesn't have much time
Yeah,
left, does he?
she's a lawyer.
No, he doesn't.
Nothing.
That's how the internet is.
Yeah,
Dude,
Kind
you
of a
could say
tough
that
nut to
about
crack.
like anything.
Be strategic.
Great.
I would say
Any
that about
tips?
white people.
You
Need to
could
get him to talk about Adam.
Way to just.
Who's Adam Tim?
White people are pretty soulless.
Yeah,
Got a plan?
we're sneaky and we're
Specifically,
Are you ready for a new
Jesus,
hidden
Ryan.
agenda?
What's going on over there?
he's a little drunk.
He's always a little drunk.
What are you doing?
Who's moderating?
What are we gonna do?
Do we need a moderator?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No, we don't. We're good.
I mean, Tim's the only person available. If he says no, that's kind of
Lame.
the end of it.
Oh my God, Ryan, you're off camera. Just kidding. You're fine.
Oh, he's half off. He's mostly up camera.
Scoot
His
in
head's
more
in
over
there.
there. Like, watch out for this sneaky possible lawyer.
Oh my god.
White person.
White person.
Not set up for five fucking people.
It really isn't. At least, especially not when you're playing this.
See, look at this. Is what's happening with when I try.
I mean, I'm pretty comfortable over here.
Did you guys both?
Fuck you.
Ryan, no
You
one.
still
No,
have to.
sorry,
You
no
already
one signed up.
registered.
We're not particularly hidden agendas right now. Swipe up already. Okay, there we
Yeah, you were fine.
go. Okay.
You must all agree.
Okay.
Optimistic or simple.
Optimistic. I know how to get what I need. I'll go
Uh,
back to being a moderator when we're done.
honestly-
Good.
What'd they say though? It's
I
something
don't
about his
remember.
trial being in 48 hours.
Yo, dog.
Or his execution.
Yeah, and this is potentially more evidence.
Who? I gotta pee. Who?
Yeah, so. I mean, you guys make your decisions. I don't even know. I'm not-
You must all agree.
Potato, we need that evidence.
We need it.
I don't really agree though.
But we need it.
It says everybody must agree. How's this supposed to be competitive if we all have to agree on one thing?
I mean, because we're supposed to stop each other from getting points with the agendas.
Yeah, because see down at the bottom?
Oh.
If he's actually got something to say, then I'm ready to hear it. Call you after?
Thank you.
Y'all be so professional right now. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Watch, he's not.
I think you can pause, can you?
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pause
God.
the stream.
Ellie has paused.
Don't pause the stream.
game.
Don't pause the stream. Just talk about something interesting.
Yeah, we can just talk about it, dude. I mean, what do you guys think so far?
Oh God, Lord.
Well, you know, something interesting. That's all I have to put into it.
I love not playing.
You know,
Yeah, I
you could
really
have
thought the
downloaded the app just like
controller
everybody
would
else.
do
would.
It has to have an even number of players. I can't play
It
anyway.
has to?
No,
That's
if it
what
had
it
an
said.
odd... Wait, does it say that?
Yeah, it said, okay, you're all ready to go. You have an even
No,
number of
it
players.
does not.
Was anybody else paying attention except for me?
I was.
Fair
That's
point.
bullshit. You're just trying to disagree with me.
I can still look through this shit.
I don't know. I kind of like excluding Tim from things.
Yeah, it is kind of fun.
I'm being inclusive, as you both got one.
You're not pointing at me.
I know you're so progressive. So progressive, Tim.
What? Flipping people off?
With your inclusion of other people.
I didn't mean it in that
Tim,
way.
you're wearing your hat wrong. You gotta. There you go.
There. Oh man, dude, where's your skateboard?
Yo, God.
I know, and my fucking reefer.
Your marijuana cigarette.
Bud.
This is a.
My skateboard with an odd number of wheels.
Am I?
Hate that lady.
What?
This is not the time to get into that.
Alright.
Yeah, this is not the time.
Okay.
Alright, thank you for bearing with us, people who probably are not actually watching.
No,
Yo, dog, we have 2 viewers.
Oh.
Hello.
What?
Hi.
I bet it's
Sorry I insulted your
Sure,
existence.
but you ain't gonna believe me.
I doubt it. He said
No
he was
one
gonna
does.
talk trash if he got on there.
I mean, no one's looking, so he could.
Yeah, I was like,
Thomas?
nobody's moderating.
The
so we have
orphanage?
no idea.
We're just kids.
Oh, look at this guy's eyes.
Oh, I can do
Those
that.
are actually really
And I've
good.
forgiven them now.
I mean,
God teaches us.
You can just take control of my phone if you want.
If I gotta go out, I ain't going out alive.
Then tell me the truth.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on the podcast now. Look check it out.
Holy crap!
Oh my God! Did you know we were twins?
I'm impatient with this guy.
Yeah, anyway, I'm kind of done with this whole podcasting thing now that Ryan's involved.
Listen to me. I don't like you. I believe in my duty, and that is to listen to what you have to say. But that window is
I
closing
just want
fast.
to make sure you guys'
So
self-esteem
speak
is like at a
It was
good,
Adam.
manageable level.
Adam was
At a
my
good
best friend at the
manageable-
orphanage. He killed those people.
Adam doesn't exist.
Yeah, fuck Adam.
No, actually, I think I'm just listening.
Fuck that prick.
Who's Adam?
He doesn't exist.
He makes up everything.
Supposedly, he's the real killer.
Adam doesn't exist. Oh, that's. Where did I put my phone? Oh, it's right here. I'm just
there.
gonna put it right here.
Do we have to agree on this? God damn it.
I'll be one nostril.
Stop moving.
I hope this is the stupid shit we're doing. Come
I'm
on.
curious. No.
But you have to give me more to go on.
Adam and I, we've seen some shit together.
Pretty sure I got a hidden agenda.
Makes you close. Adam
This
escaped,
guy's just like.
and I found drugs.
Yeah. It
I
wasn't
was
me.
high from the moment I
It was
got
that
out of
fucking
there.
Adam guy.
He has no chin.
And a couple of years later,
He hasn't changed. This very weak
centuries,
chin. Hey, there.
Adam tracks me down online. He
We should
keeps
find out.
writing me and writing me and
I don't
bringing
know
up
what your
all
deal
that
is,
old
but-
shit from
That's
the
why I have a
orphanage.
beard.
He is self-hating.
He says he knows exactly
that's why I have a
how they
beard.
could pay.
I have a
So we made an
non-strong
arrangement.
chin. So
I wrapped myself
I
out,
want to
take
see
the heat
you
off him,
like completely.
spend a
shaved.
couple of months in the
Oh,
clink, and
why?
then wham!
You look like a penis. I mean,
I know.
like
Strikes
yeah. Penis with
Can't
glasses.
be me, because I'm in here.
Glasses,
Makes sense,
penis.
right?
What? Haven't we seen you shaven?
Convenient?
We've seen him without a
Convenient
beard.
is Father Raminsky running an
Wouldn't that be
orphanage.
shaven?
Fox
Did
in a
your hair ever
hen house.
stop growing, Justin?
You have no idea what it was like in there.
Hair does stop growing.
Playroom. That's what
Oh,
he
you're
This
right
is the
on
best
time.
service I ever paid for.
I think he was the only one who was
Yeah,
having any
fucking
fun
question.
there. Cops never found it.
No.
Well, you can go see for
It's
yourself.
just the best
I'm not
person.
even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam, now?
Where do you hire him from?
No idea.
Oh, yeah, I just
How
found
can
him
you
passing
find
by.
Gotta start
Film
someplace.
on the streets? Anybody
I got
who's
a
watching
place.
this doesn't know
Where?
what just happened. Yeah,
It's
they
not,
lost. This is our
it's better if I draw you a
unorganized
map.
fucking podcast.
This guy.
Alright.
Remember that
paying
one of
attention.
you has a hidden
I'm not drawing a
agenda.
treasure map.
Is
Yeah,
anyone
no,
acting
I'm sure.
suspicious?
Sure, I'm right.
Are you fucking sure?
Yeah, this dude is talking
Better
a
be
lot of
fucking
shit.
sure.
Alright.
He's like 48 hours away from
You gonna draw
death.
me a treasure map?
All I can do is point you in the right direction, but
Nope. You got words. Use them.
I kind of need to show you myself.
Oh, that's... There's a lot of people getting in trouble for that nowadays. No dice. But I'm curious. You at least understood what I just
Sorry,
said.
then. No dice.
Was that a Louis C.K. reference?
That was a general, like, sexual misconduct joke. We get
I can't take it! I'm not supposed to be here! It's not supposed to go
I'm
like
sorry,
this!
buddy, but you were
Stop
standing
it.
there, about to reach for a gun, and a cop
This
died in
is
your house.
insane.
Yo, dude, this is America. Everyone's
Adam told me this wouldn't happen.
Fuck's Adam?
He probably just
He
wanted to
told
close
me
the
I'd be
safe.
out by now.
He promised!
Finn, listen to me. I will look into this, Adam Jones, what you're saying, but even if it's true,
We got Felicity.
might be a day late and $1 short.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Good observation, Ryan. There's no way they would let her take her purse in there.
No, absolutely not.
Actually, he's handcuffed to the table.
No, they still don't do it. He's on death row.
That's a good point, then.
Yo,
They'd actually.
you never know when one of those
guys
guys is gonna just break the cuffs and strangle someone.
Adrenaline does some crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
It's happened before.
How do you think?
Yeah.
You guys ever hear about that guy in California? Took 17 bullets to go down because he was
Look,
like,
I know where you're going with this, and it's
Yeah,
not
I heard
gonna work.
PCP was
So
into
you're
that too.
letting
Yeah.
go.
17 shots. They kept shooting him. He just coming to shit, and they were like,
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam
Fuck
Jones,
illegal, right?
maybe
Yeah.
he'll grant Finn a temporary relief and help the cops track
I
down
believe
Jones.
PCP
Lana,
was developed because the
it's too
United
late.
States wanted to
Could lead to
develop
an
super
appeal.
All
soldiers.
we're
Just
doing is
don't
delaying
even-
the inevitable.
Don't get into this.
Alright,
It's time to
I
choose.
guess. Who's got the
Who do you
agenda?
think has the hidden agenda?
I don't think it would be Chubbs twice. Unless it would be.
Unless it would be interesting.
Wait. Oh, I can't vote for myself. I was like, okay.
You know who probably has it? It's probably me.
Oh, where's that finger biting dog? I guess. Prime Minister is Dandier. What?
Dandier, the fucking
Dandier.
Norse god.
We will reveal it. Yes.
What do you mean? Let's not get into this now because
About PCP and fucking American Super Soldiers?
I mean,
dude,
the
that's
American-
a conversation for another time. I will talk for days about that.
I mean,
but there's not enough time on this.
The American government came up with fucking crack
Jobs.
cocaine and fucking introduced it to
Jobs.
goddamn black communities so they couldn't like.
I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about
Reaganomics. This is too much serious shit.
And you didn't do everything in your
You guys
power
were
to
trying
make
to
sure
deal
he
with like
is the
a
trapper.
serial murderer right now.
Yeah, if we could focus.
This choice will
Fuck that
determine
shit.
if the hidden agenda
We got 48
succeeds,
hours to
so
live.
think carefully.
I don't want to chase after this fairy bullshit.
Potato, you are the deciding factor.
Ooh.
Yeah. You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
That was very well timed.
Don't thank me yet.
Who's got the hidden agenda?
It was Ellie.
If you people were playing this game, it totally would have won. You just doing stupid shit to be stupid.
How do you?
I mean, that is correct.
Oh, you fucking
No,
serious?
I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't cheat, or would I? No.
I mean, if someone here was gonna cheat,
I guess that's a reason why you don't throw away your takeover cards.
that's a good point.
I already threw mine over, and if someone had an agenda, they couldn't do anything with it. Justin tried
Thank
to
you
get
so
over
much
them.
for seeing me
He
so
took it over
quickly.
and
Miss
carried
Petty
it over,
already
and I got
filled
the-
me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of
That
his
guy sounds
mouth.
kind of like Norm Macdonald.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
Sounds more like Al Franken.
Time for a new hidden agenda.
It is not McDonald.
Oh man, I got. a
You
hidden
must
agenda.
all agree.
I'm pretty skeptical about these doubts.
I mean, I don't believe it anyway.
I'm pretty doubtful about the doubts.
God, every fucking time.
What the fuck, guys? This is why you don't give people fucking.
This is how you.
Ah! Damn it!
Has taken control. I'm fucking deciding this for us.
Dandier.
The timing is certainly convenient, but I think he's telling
No,
the
he's
truth.
not.
Or at least some version of it. So
Yo,
far,
I
it
think
adds up.
My childhood
anyone
friend
spoken to
made me
Jones?
do it. It's not a
He's
good
been presumed
excuse.
dead for years.
Yo,
That's
who
quite a
cares?
stretch, don't you think?
I don't know. I mean, like honestly,
Even
even
if Jones
if his
exists,
childhood friend,
how can you be sure
even if
Finn
his childhood
could
friend
track
did
him
make
down?
him do it, like whatever. Not even Alex.
Whatever.
Alex Jones.
You don't want to argue with us?
No, unless you try.
If we're gonna fucking go this route, I guess we're gonna go this
won't
route.
know.
Tyler, dude, how many times are you gonna go for her eyes?
I'm not sure what the truth is, but I know it's out there, and
Like
we
I mean,
need
it doesn't
time to
stop the
find
fact
it.
that he committed crimes.
Apparently,
Whether
you need
his
to
childhood
release
friend
a
made him do it or
convicted
not.
serial killer to find it.
Just long
Ugh.
enough to lead the police to Adam Jones.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves.
Did he even?
Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
What relation he had to the
It's time to choose. Who do you think has the hidden agenda?
He just said that Adam said it wasn't supposed to go down like that.
He still killed people.
Yeah. I don't know. We've missed a lot of this, so.
Oh man! Oh! You guys are in for a treat.
Well, you're always a treat, so you're right there.
Oh my God! Thank you. Maybe beer and caffeine put me in a good state.
Oh, it's about goddamn time.
This choice decides the hidden agenda. Choose wisely.
Not my place to choose. Or is it?
Fuck off that shit.
Maybe over here. No. Oh!
Yeah, there it is.
If you grant Finn
There's a whole other level of this game. You're trying to fucking win the
you may save
event.
an innocent man from wrongful execution.
Alright.
See. All right, Miss Graves. I'm
Lee,
going to
you're
grant
listening?
Jonathan Finn a temporary release
probably
from police
He's a
custody.
fucking piece of shit. I
What?
hope he dies.
Only
Hey
for
Lee,
3 hours. No
like,
more.
comment, subscribe.
Thank you.
Twitch. Like.
Wait, yeah, where the
I
fuck
wasn't
is
paying
Lee?
attention. I couldn't.
I thought you said you were bringing that guy.
He's
Suck
not.
judge.
He's not gonna make it because his girlfriend's sick. But that's fine.
Woo!
Because when they're sleeping, I'm gonna light our apartment on fire.
I guess correctly.
I wish I could zoom in when I choose so I can get really close to your face when you say creepy shit like that. I'll light her up.
Oh god.
This isn't an event. We all have to choose.
Hey,
Continue.
Lana, you're not gonna believe this.
Oh my God!
Surprise the
You gotta
heck
choose
out
it.
of me.
Right.
Don't call me.
Go down the line, smack his bones.
Decide and let him know.
Good call.
I'm taking control.
Don't thank me yet.
Tell me to wait. Ace in the hole.
Oh, that's dirty.
Oh.
Oh, is it? No. Why?
Homicide department.
Alright, at the very least,
1347.
let's see if we can get this guy killed. Down in the field, who knows? Things happen.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Oh,
that guy's I don't like that guy. That guy's got a real
Are you
character.
kidding me? That guy is
Nailed
the
him to the
all-American.
He's got a butt for a chin.
He does. It's amazing. It's immaculate.
If you're an ass man, that works out perfectly.
Get ready for a new hidden agenda.
Who has the hidden agenda?
If you have the
Potatoes, your
hidden
prime
agenda,
suspect.
you'll score big if you make it come true.
Who's
When you get the
Potato?
chance to
Wouldn't it
act
be
on your
weird if
agenda,
he was, like,
use
super in-depth
takeovers
and he just
or
knows
persuasion
Tyler with a terrible
to
poker
make
face
the
with
vote go your way.
Okay. It would not let me swipe up.
I had that
You
problem.
need to get a new fucking
Alright.
phone.
Hostile restraint.
Oh, fucking hostile. I don't want to do this.
A man's about to die. Who's the main character?
I think it's supposed to be
Nobody.
between
We are.
this.
Oh, we all must agree. A man's about to die.
Who cares? He's a bad man. He's a bad hombre.
Okay. He is
He's a bad hombre.
He is a bad hombre.
I'm just doing my job,
Why
Detective
is there
Calvary.
anything that you
I
like?
try not to
why
miss
do we have
things
to all
that might
agree
be
on
important.
this?
I know that's sort of a foreign
It's
concept.
probably like a critical decision.
DA.
That guy doesn't know.
Not a lady one at least.
Can't have something split.
Who exactly was
I'm
Adam
just looking
Jones?
forward to the point where
Did
he
he
busts
come
in
up at
to
all
save
during
us
the
and we can all yell,
investigation?
the cavalry has arrived.
There was an Adam Jones.
All I
That's
want from this guy.
That's Detective
Yeah,
Calvary.
but you
He's
know
a World
what?
War II hero.
Sorry
He
fucker
does.
was killed in the
No,
fire
he
that shut
doesn't
the
have
police
Why is he
down.
not the main character? He's
Story
so
content's there.
white.
Finn's got
like the
impeccable
face of the
timing.
50s.
You don't think he's full of it?
I'm pretty dismissive,
Or the 40s.
but I'm also feeling optimistic.
I'm optimistically dismissive with a hint
Tyler, I
of
feel
pessimism.
like that beer and the energy drinks is making
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna go with this since we already
go
put the
in two
guy on a
different
temporary
directions.
release.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
I don't know. There's something there.
It's in her eyes.
I mean,
I
that
swear to
could be.
God.
Fuck this shit. Just make a choice. I hate you so much.
It's almost like DandyRyan has a hidden agenda.
Smart smacking
Seriously,
people.
you're gonna waste more time on that.
I think there's something there. Judge thinks so too.
Stream's gonna be
He's
5
granting a
hours
temporary release into police
Like
custody
you're
to
5
Adam
hours
Jones.
long. Your dick's 5 hours long.
Finn tells me
That's
Rominsky had a
probably a
secret
good thing.
room at the
No, it's
orphanage.
not.
5
Or
hours.
you would die.
room. It's
Right.
where
Sex?
he
Are you kidding me?
does his
Who can handle that?
extracurricular
12
activities.
parsecs.
I don't know.
Is that
Multiple women.
Something like that.
But you just like fuck through one entire.
Well, yeah,
into
so you
the
could,
I was
like-
wondering,
Yeah.
Mr.
Mr.
Hillary.
Hillary.
So,
You get
when
one.
you analyzed
I
the
mean,
bodies of the
go
traffickers
ahead.
victims,
Try to
did you
handle
find
multiple
anything
women.
that might suggest there could be
I know
another
I'm not
suspect?
the most.
Hey,
Gosh,
I didn't
that
choose
was
to be born with 5
5
hours.
years ago. I
You know, Erection possibility.
So
You know, up
no
close and
reason
personal,
to
he is a
suspect
little-
I
anyone
find
but Finn.
fucking Diana
I
shocked
do recall only
because you're
He's
right.
like,
Last
"Right,
minute
right,
watching
right,
out.
right,
Oh, this is a different guy. He's also very right.
His name is
Finn
Simon.
confessed, so it seemed
Oh,
open
fuck
and
Simon.
shut.
Oh, that
So there
guy's
was
a killer.
more evidence left
Look
to
at those
analyze.
eyes. That
Well,
guy
yeah,
kills
trace
people.
signatures.
Wow, he's
Sure.
very good at moving
Now the
all
only
of
question
his
Yeah,
is, is
that's
it
not
related
that
to the
up.
plot?
Not
He's
just
got
hold
some
on a
throwing
goddamn
eyes.
second.
Wow, they look very
How can you
similar.
even entertain the idea of letting this scumbag out of his cell? Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker.
He's
And
reading.
Detective
Are you
Marnie, would
kidding?
you
He's
walk me
Detective-
through that night
He's
again?
I'll
Detective
walk you through
Cavalry.
it. 2 words.
One day he's gonna show up and
Missed
save us.
opportunity.
He's
I
probably
want
a
to
bad
curry
guy.
favor.
Could have had
Handsome
Finn
dudes are not
handcuffs
cannot
right
be
then and
trusted.
there.
I can't tell if his butt chin is like
I'm gonna be hostile.
It's erotic, Ryan. Just give in.
no.
Do we need a majority? Okay. We should
I
need
didn't
written
ask for a
choice.
running
I can't tell if
commentary,
his butt chin
Calvary.
is crooked or if it's
I
just
think the record is clear. Detective
it's always
Marnie
crooked.
showed extreme bravery in a
Yeah,
difficult
somebody had a
situation.
perfectly symmetrical
If you don't
butt chin, that'd
mind,
be
I'd like to
weird.
hear what
Sterling
happened
Archer's
from
not
you.
just in real life.
At least you were actually there.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her.
Her eyes are too big.
Right, you don't have a butt chin.
We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress.
Oh,
I said
Break
you
into the
choose
trailer
Y
park.
O U.
Close to the scene, so I went solo.
As in we're twins.
Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles
Try and
because
cover
the
some
trapper
space between
was
you two.
raising
Maybe we
Cain,
can't see each other.
and any one of us could have been next.
Is this like
He's still on that.
Oh my god.
3 weeks prior to Finn's arrest. Oh, she doesn't have any backup. Why wouldn't you get a new partner?
I mean, this is 3 weeks before that guy died.
What?
Yeah, this is 3 weeks prior to Finn's arrest.
Oh, that's a
When did we flashback?
Just moments ago.
Just moments ago.
Yeah.
Moments earlier, 3 weeks earlier.
I mean,
Dude, enter
search the
trailer.
area.
Fuck yeah. Maybe we can fuck up this whole thing, get her
Yo,
killed
we gotta go to the
now.
trailer.
Okay.
This is the past.
If we get her killed in the past, it's gonna be an entirely different game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Actually, I
they
suppose
haven't-
that does mean there's no consequences.
They haven't
and we
actually
fuck up whatever we want.
They haven't really
at least in
actually
regards to
said
her.
whether or not she died or not, right?
I mean, she's in that place talking to that person.
No,
5
yeah,
years
they're going
later.
through
Oh,
before Finn's arrest.
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. When you
Dude,
spot
that's
them,
fucking awesome.
use your pointer to highlight them before
Yeah,
the
I
timer
really like
runs
this
out.
game. It's just no-
No,
You'll win a
I mean,
takeover
it's
for
a
Yeah,
really
every
good
clue
game.
like this would
found.
be a good one to actually
These
sit
clues
down
could
and
help you in the
play.
future, so try
Actually,
to
if
find
we
them
sat
all.
down and played it, it would end the exact same way. Okay, what? How does this work?
You gotta find some clues, guys.
Well, okay, there we go.
I found a clue.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, this is cool.
I'm
You
looking
guys
for a
gotta
clue.
move around and shit.
I'm testing a clue over here. It's gotta be.
You gotta look for footprints.
Fuck, I've got a massive
Okay,
clue
I
right now.
found some bomb making equipment, and I found a gym bag. No, with wire cutters. That's what you
Wire-
focus on? There's rope and shit? Okay.
Wire cutters and electrical tape.
Yeah.
Well, what else would you spend your money on?
I'm gonna
Why
draw.
doesn't she have a partner? I have wire cutters and electrical tape.
They don't all have partners.
Yeah, I mean, there's not enough cops.
Is this in a small town?
I don't actually
Yeah,
know.
if there's a fucking trailer park, it's a small town.
There could be trailer parks on the outskirts of a big
There's
town.
there's trailer parks in Portland.
Oh,
Not
that's
in
a bomb.
Portland, but the
It's a
outside.
bomb.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
bomb.
Ah, shit. Is
In
she
Beaverton?
pregnant or fat?
Holy fuck.
No,
She's a fatty.
She's just thick.
Well,
THICC thick.
Can we
Is
show
this-
this on Twitch?
Whose home are we in right now?
I don't know. We were
I mean,
responding to a break and
Hidden
enter.
Agenda was a game that popped up when I typed it in.
Help me. Oh, shh.
Like that ball gag girl.
Just keep quiet.
Dude, she's about to die.
Justin, talking to Victoria Libido.
Me
for just
and
like
you went over later.
I'm
What
so
do you-
bummed.
Victoria Libido for like.
I woke up here.
No, I haven't had sex in like 6 months. It's really
Please,
fucking
help me.
crazy.
Please. What's happening?
Oh
All
God!
right, that's just enough time to run the fuck away. Flee trailer. That's even an option.
Yes! Aww.
See what you
Well,
can
this is
do.
a
We wear a
flashback.
shield, Justin. For God's sake, that means something.
This is a flashback. You can't die.
By the,
We're still wrong.
by the way, no one would know.
That's also a good point.
Hurry.
Holy shit. It's like literally close as fuck.
I don't know.
Well, that was, dude, that was some heavy rain graphics right there. Yo, dude, that was some top police work. Good job, Becky. Becky!
I was pretty stubborn.
It wasn't the kind of thing
Literally
you needed to
remove a
repeat.
bomb with like 5 seconds.
Ben
to
must have
spare.
seen you coming. Got out before
Dude.
finishing the job.
Yeah, split so
Why aren't
quick
you
you left his
playing
gear
with this?
behind.
Because you guys didn't include me.
We told you to download the
Yeah,
app.
we all
You didn't
told
do
you.
it.
It
You were
didn't
brave
fucking
to
have
go
me
on
on
alone.
my phone.
Fuck that, we were brave.
How did he get away? We were brave.
It was very
glossed
brave of
over
you to
it.
go in there alone.
I was just
Yeah,
doing
I'm
my
very
job.
indecisive.
And how did you link Finn to the
Plus,
scene?
it's better this way.
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene.
Yeah, dude.
We ran the
He's
DNA
really
through
good
our
at not
criminal
moving his head.
database,
Yeah, his
and he
teeth are
came up
fucked.
as the match.
He was already in the
Kind of
system.
dead eyes.
Finn
Oh,
had
shit,
been
his
in and out of
posture
the
is
station
just
so many
like
times, he practically had a door
all
with
the
his name
time.
on it. When
looks
we got the
like,
tip that he'd been spotted on the spot, which is a
Who's the bad guy
Shit
in
just
Heroes?
seems to fall in your lap.
The hero.
At least I caught him.
Oh, in Heroes.
Dick.
That's who Heroes like to me.
Mama Bear.
I never saw Heroes.
Yo!
Fucking TV show.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You put it down.
We're gonna
next to
try
the
and work
microphone.
together.
So you smashed it across the microphone?
Oh.
Guys, if we could please work with Mr. Cavalry.
I don't know. I'm currently frustrated at Ryan.
Yeah, I'm frustrated too.
You're not helping.
Fair enough.
This poor lawyer
Last
probably
time I
has
checked, this was
bipolar.
And I got my guy.
Just
One
like-
second, like, good job, guys, and the
Who
next
the
second,
fuck
fuck
are
you.
to question my competence?
Probably
I'm a
has
district
bipolar.
attorney. Are you finished?
The trapper
Isn't that the
case
case
shook
for, like,
everyone
any
up.
game with
I had to
guy on
comment.
it?
Bored enough
She's
salts
the
and all
fucking
our own
DA,
rooms for
that's
one
what-
night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it.
So much
What
sometimes.
else we can help you with?
Ryan, it's
Alright.
okay. You did the exact same thing when you fucking hit the can.
Do you have Adam's forensics?
Actually, I'm genuinely curious. Do they have forensics for this person that probably doesn't exist?
Thanks for hearing me.
Well, because they said he's been dead for
Do
a
you
few
have
years.
Adam
supposedly.
Jones's forensics
Yeah,
records
yeah.
on file?
I'm the
Oh,
king.
no.
My dead friend made me do it.
Were those records taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Well, which means that they have
Yes,
some information.
most likely.
Would it be possible to pull
Hey,
those records and run them
dead
against
friend
evidence
find me.
found at the trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division. You
Yo, Cavalry, I'm
understand?
really souring on you.
I got a
You're gonna be
better
a bit of a
idea.
bitch.
We let
I
that
don't know,
psycho
I still
die on the
like
table.
him.
Cavalry,
Just wanna
stop.
Fuck him.
Oh man, but
Mr.
Sergeant
Cavalry, look
Riggs.
into it. Let you know.
Yo, he's got
Thank
that American Dream look to him.
What? He's got.
He looks like he's been an American for a while, and he's got a family and kids, and he's living that life.
It's time to
As
choose.
in, he
He's
was
got a
born
Who
tree
do you
and an
think
American
has the
flag
hidden
in his
agenda?
front yard. Oh man. Oh, I forgot that there's a. Whoops.
This is like a weird mixture of like random
I forgot to go
topics,
left or right.
political bullshit, and then like we're trying to stop a serial killer.
It's always potato. If you don't know who it is, you guess potato.
I didn't guess potato.
Fucker.
Oh man.
Oh wait. God damn.
Who's gonna guess right? Tim, are you paying attention to the stream?
Yeah, there's nothing happening.
What the fuck? Stop being a dickhead.
No! I got him and turned up.
We will make you the moderator. Hello,
Yeah,
God.
I just wanted to say that Cavalry's a dick.
Cavalry is a dick.
Don't worry
Don't
about
talk
it.
that way about Cavalry.
We were
She
good.
just wants Cavalry's dick.
Will the hidden agenda
Friendly. We're gonna
succeed?
be friendly with the lady.
Choose wisely.
Oh, yeah.
You feeding Nate?
No, be dismissive. Fuck that
All right.
bitch.
That's
Fuck
right.
that
We didn't get to the
bitch!
top by being friends with
I'm
people.
feeling
I
pretty friendly.
swear to God.
See you later, District Attorney.
Fuck you, cunt.
They gave you way too much
Oh.
power.
Yeah, you guys fucked me on that one. I did my best, guys. I did my best. Oh, did you guys get, you guys got takeovers from that?
Damn.
Yeah, we did.
Fucking Justin's killing it right now.
Yeah, he is.
Fucking
Yeah,
Mr.
fucking-
Chubbs over here 3 times the points of
I got no points. What?
Nice.
Potato.
Why?
For the love of God, potato.
Oh, do you get like a point?
Ryan,
Oh,
Ryan,
you're
you're
yourself.
fucking us up now, Ryan. You're fucking us up.
Guys, also thing to note, you get a multiplier if you make it in a row.
Oh.
So that's what that *1 is, I believe. Because you just
No, the
got
times
the-
one is the
time-
amount of takeovers you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
So you just get 50 no matter what.
Target number 1.
Yeah, 50 for a
Woodward
guess,
Walsh,
100
local
for,
undertaker,
Oh, that's a nice ass
drunk,
house.
no current
Yeah.
connection to Las
How
Palmas
do you pause?
orphanage.
Yeah, with the
Out
little
of the
pause.
murder.
again?
Yeah.
I actually had to pee
Jesus
too.
Okay,
so.
hold on.
I
How
got
do
hidden agenda right now.
Yeah, the agenda's to take a piss.
Yeah.
May. Order
My phone's
at Las
dying.
Palmas.
That is
Drug charges,
unfortunate.
assaults, but
Yeah.
no
Hella,
convictions.
dude.
You take one of
Trapper
these?
left his body in
No.
a pitch black room and filled the
Ooh, take
light
one of these, though.
fixture with C4.
Oh,
First responding
what
officer flipped the
fuck? That's
switch and
disgusting.
sayonara.
That's the cord you had at
Third
your
target,
computer.
Father Raminsky. The trapper had sewn explosives inside
Just
his
look at
body
this
wired to
fucking
blow
rich
if he moved
snob
a
bitch
muscle.
in her
Left
fucking
him sitting in a
penthouse
prayer
goddamn
position and
Look at
he
her
was
holding her phone like,
apartment.
I'm talking to you,
confess
Becky.
his sins, namely the abuse he and his
She's in her
cronies
own
conducted
fucking
at
having
the
a conversation.
orphanage.
Well, I
The
mean,
first
she's got.
responder was
I might to talk directly
the
into the
Sergeant
microphone.
Teller. A theory.
Fuck it, this ain't working.
While the first
When my
target had
phone
no
dies,
apparent
you're
connection
gonna
to
watch
Las
it.
Palmas,
This is
all the
actually
responding
really
officers
Well, tell me
were
what's going on,
from
Tim.
the precinct,
She's studying
including
something that was going on at the orphanage.
Were the initial
that
victims
he's
just a
from, the guy
smokescreen?
who's
And
currently
the
in
real
the
targets,
injection chair.
the third
And there was
precinct
something
police?
going on between this guy and that other
Why
group
would he
of guys,
target
and they
them?
were basically doing stuff at the
Contacts.
orphanage to the kids there. So they're wondering if
Get
that's
ready.
the
It's
reason
time
that
for a
they
new
brought
hidden
up
agenda.
these guys, like, they were literally like tortured at this orphanage.
Man,
or
this is
something.
bullshit.
I think Justin does not have the hidden.
I'm guessing Adam Jones is older though.
You were looking at my phone, you fucking
Much
sneaky
older.
snake.
I'm looking at the TV.
Alright.
Liar.
I
Call
mean,
Becky.
Becky's, yeah, actually fucking
So I was
important.
gonna say, Sergeant Riggs is probably just like going through the system.
Tyler, you said it. Come on.
Dude, for the love of fuck.
For the love of fuck.
Well, I mean, I wanted to go out the chain of command.
I like how Tyler's every time he chooses something, he's
Hi,
like,
I'm so sorry for calling you so late, but I've just received a case file and...
oh no,
Do you mind if I run a theory by you? Sure, hit me.
I'm curious about the rat trap. Get a goddamn dream phone and you got it.
No, I'm curious about the third precinct, but let's see what's up with the rat
I
traps.
don't know. I'm
guess.
pretty interested in this.
me too.
Fucker, I wasn't quick enough.
You all have to agree.
We have to have a
Well, I
majority.
noticed that all of the
and we
first
all have to make a
responders were from the
choice.
third
That's why it'd be
precinct,
way
including
more fun
yourself.
to have more people.
Yeah.
Do you think it's
And an
possible that
odd
the
amount
real
would be
targets in
better.
each of the trapper killings were actually the first responding officers? I suppose it's possible.
Guess who's the hidden agenda?
It's time to
Potato.
choose. Who do you think has the
potato.
hidden agenda?
I'm gonna guess potato. I'm gonna guess potato.
Who had it last?
Potato.
Uh-huh. It can't be potato twice. Can it?
They can easily be potato twice.
What do you pause the game, potato?
He locked my phone.
Are you serious?
he smacked my phone with my lock button.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's probably not, but we'll see.
Oh well.
You all guys different players. Real review.
So much for
Nice.
it's always potato.
Potato has the majority.
Potato has the power. Potato
I'm
has the
taking
ball.
control. I have a takeover.
You take control of the continue screen.
I'm pretty suspicious. No, I'm curious. I'm pretty suspicious. Well, I'm pretty curious. Dude, did you hear her when she was fucking?
Well, I'm not trying to accuse the cops of anything, and
She's all like,
I know you were one of the
guess it was
responders
like
too.
that.
So
Wow,
I was wondering
dude.
if there might be something
You're
there,
paranoid.
some grudge.
Yeah, right.
You knew the other
Sure.
cops, right?
What do you think the government's?
If there's any reason to think that Finn might
The
have targeted
government's.
them. Honestly, I could think of a million reasons.
You know how I
I was in the
interpreted
third
that?
precinct,
She's at
sure,
work
but
like way late and fucking
what do you
tired.
mean? Place was
She's
a
called
hellhole.
by a
Plus, that's a
fucking
crazy
lawyer
theory that you
trying to
don't
find
want to
shit.
be
Bribes, you
true.
name it.
Not on her.
Those were
Drugs,
not good
bitches.
guys. Still,
Yeah, they're not asking about her. They're asking about the precinct.
interesting.
This is really interesting, though.
Yeah, well,
I want to
thank
replay
you.
it so I
This
can
has
actually
been
pay
very
attention.
Yeah,
helpful.
this is a separate set of incidents.
And call me Becky.
Well, here the plot's
Thank
all
you,
listed
Becky.
right here. You dicks. Insured
So there
publicity
was
digs
dirt,
the
though.
dirt on
Okay, that is interesting.
Dirt on Becky.
Boom.
Well, digs the dirt doesn't mean there is dirt. She's
She's just taking.
Moving
Well,
up in the
there might
ranks.
not be dirt. Who knows?
That's not my stutter.
Yes.
Fucking choose, goddammit.
Oopsies.
We gotta make a dice.
Hoops and daisies.
I like hoops.
You play the hoops, Justin.
Hoops and poops.
You play the hoops.
What's that mean?
The b-ball.
You play them hoops
ball
out on the concrete.
Talking about look.
5 at the 10-16. Making it.
Basketball. You fucking play basketball.
Hold up, we're some random asshole, so he's gonna get killed.
No, you don't know that.
I do know that because I'm gonna make it happen. I'm
I
gonna
want to
take
see his
over.
neck get snapped. He's the main character.
We're introducing him halfway
Is this
through.
Riggs?
No, this is some guy named like Montenegro or some shit.
Good old ensigns, man. Always
I'm taking
always.
over.
This is the police. Anyone here?
Montesinos.
Montesino.
Montesinos.
I love how long it takes us just to figure out what their name is.
Are we looking for clues?
We might be.
I don't know, the end of that hall.
Oh, you're dead, boy.
What the fuck is that?
You're dead, boy.
Wait for it. You know this guy's fucking dead.
Booby trap.
And it's gonna
Those are
prove the
some,
theory that he's targeting
some high quality
He's gonna
boots,
see a
though.
booby.
Oh no.
And it's gonna be a bomb.
It's a body or another. I don't hear the beeping though.
Those lights.
I mean, it could be a different kind of trap.
No, she got smothered in the pillow.
Sir, can you hear me?
Nobody
She's
sleeps.
dead, dude.
Nobody
There's a
sleeps
bomb under
like
the
that.
pillow.
You don't know that? I've slept like that sometimes.
I have to. Yep.
Nice.
Wow, that was either a weak ass bomb or they cut away too early.
Yeah. For a new hidden agenda?
Open the pillow.
Oh shit. Who's got the hidden agenda this time?
This is fucking bullshit, dude.
Seriously.
That means it's fucking Tyler. What?
What? Me? Why?
Because he said this is bullshit. Cody's like, seriously.
Tyler's
I mean, how many times have we had hidden agendas? It's like the fucking.
That's like the whole point
What's
of
going
the
on?
game.
Well, yeah, but I've got it once so far.
What?
It's not
I've
good.
only gotten it once too.
Victim.
I've gotten it twice.
It's
Okay, I guess actually this is more even than I thought it was when he actually fucking listed out.
What? What happened?
We're still sorting through the mess, but
I don't like
a call
this
came
guy's
in, there was a
face.
body. Responder showed up. Body was raped.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ, Tyler.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You know what? Now I'm concerned. I don't want to be a dick to this guy because Tyler's already accomplished all the dickery he can handle.
So, they put a body on the. Basically, they smothered whoever was in there, had the police investigate, and then had the bomb go off when he checked it.
There's no way.
If you were a cop, why the fuck would you move the murder weapon, the pillow?
Yeah, I
You're
mean,
like,
touching anything.
Are
in
you
that
life
scene-
with
Oh,
no,
no,
it's
no,
like
agree.
blood and
Fine.
shit.
Police? Who? How?
It's
Wait,
it's
what?
Calvary.
What? No, that doesn't.
It
Did we
was
just
Calvary,
kill Jeffrey?
All the
son of a
details, yeah, we're still
bitch!
sorting
You killed
through
me
the
all
mess.
like a
We didn't kill him. We didn't have any option there.
We killed him by playing the game, Ryan. That's still on us.
What? Cavalry
did
died?
this.
When did Cavalry die?
Apparently, he's just
He
dead.
was too damn good looking.
So a bomb
Why did
blew
they
up in
change his
face.
name?
We couldn't keep him around the rest of the.
Oh, Cavalry was under the pillow.
Oh.
It's like a
No, I.
Fuck.
It's fancy.
He was going down on some chick, and she squirted so much he
Please
drowned.
stay clear of my working area.
He thought he could handle a
Jesus,
fat
that's
chick.
like-
Crushed his head.
Together looks
We're
like
talking about somebody dying and then
I've never had sex. Were they drinking squirt soda?
Yeah.
Private
You got
hospitality.
it.
It's really good.
Done?
She's like, oh my
just a
god, I'm gonna
manager's vague
squirt.
description, brunette. Calvary's
I forgot to take a breath after she
The only blood in here is his
Oh
own.
my
And,
god.
That's
Officer
unfortunate.
Montesinos
The responder?
Okay, so the
Calvary's
officer's a
body was
different
raped.
guy.
with traps.
Fuck.
He's
Becky
not dead.
swore. Becky swore.
She swore.
Okay.
How
We're
could
gonna
you,
find,
Becky?
find clues, bitches.
How the fuck?
The
could
lamp. It's the lamp. It's the lamp. It's gotta be the lamp. It's gotta be the lamp.
No, it's the bullets in the
lamp? Is it
wall.
the lamp? No, there's a thing over here. No, it's this lamp. No, it's the light.
Picture. The picture's moved.
Yo, I won. I think I won that round.
Guys, it literally says in the top
Nice
corner
job.
what you're looking
Thank
for.
you, I found the plug.
Oh,
Someone cut
does
his
it?
throat from
Yeah,
behind.
did you guys not see at the top of the screen? It's like
And if they did it from the
picture
front,
awesome.
why would he know?
It tells you. You just have to light it up.
God damn.
That's
Hey, look
really
at
funny.
Mousetrap. Hey, I found the number 4.
It's a calling card.
I actually found
It's
something.
really him.
You get points for that.
It's a calling card.
Why would you call a card?
I mean,
Anything?
what do you want to talk to it?
Nothing
I know,
useful.
cards have feelings.
Oh, see, she's got so much dirt.
Becky.
You guys fucked me.
Yeah, why did she say
I tried to
no,
call you last
nothing
night.
useful?
Yeah?
Because that's clearly
You didn't
his
answer.
calling
I didn't feel like talking.
Where were you?
card. She's just lying.
I guess.
It's
Think
her.
you know who's
She's
got the
the
hidden
killer.
agenda?
Fucking cunt.
She's
Then
out.
if she's the killer, we gotta fucking cover that shit up, because she's us.
Yeah. So?
We are Becky.
You know how this looks.
We're
right?
collectively
What are you
Becky.
saying?
Everybody knows
Join
how
us.
you two
We
felt
are the
about
one
each other.
true Becky.
Jesus, Carl.
Just
The
be
Becky
careful.
Overlord.
The final Becky. Becky, please.
It's time to choose.
Becky.
Who do you think has the hidden agenda?
I'm guessing potato. I'm guessing Dandy. DandyRyan's definitely. What? Oh.
Dandier.
Oh,
Potato's always the fucking suspect.
Potato, you're suspect.
Maybe he just knows who
Maybe it's
you
because we
are.
know you hate Asians. We're just like, you commit crimes.
Yeah, he heard that shit at the beginning. I was like, this fucking asshole.
For the record, Tyler does not actually hate Asians.
Yeah, if anyone watches this after the fact, Tyler doesn't
Don't
hate
defend
Asians.
him just because he
No,
looks
no,
like
no,
him.
hang on. I only
Let's
Asian
resolve
friend
the
right now is
hidden
only
agenda.
half Asian.
Oh, dude, yeah, hostile.
Alright,
Fuck
wait.
you.
What if you have the agenda?
This is insane.
No, fuck you.
Wow, I heard she's moving her head quite a bit. No, hang on. Yeah, we are pretty hostile.
Okay, we're fucking hostile.
I cannot believe that you would
I
even
cannot
think.
believe
trying to
you
help
would even
You know what, Carl? Go fuck
No,
yourself.
Carl, I mean, I can't believe you had a thought go through your stupid fucking skull.
Dude, this acting is just as good as an Iron
We
Fist.
really
ensured Becky lost her temper with her partner.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Or maybe the game
Wait,
is
what the
really
fuck?
good
Did
at
he just
doing
blow
the
up?
Tyler's fucker.
Hey, well, you guys all guessed Potato.
Oh my god.
He's on fire.
Woo, bitches!
It is always Potato.
Suck my fucking dick.
Suck my fucking.
Hey, we're tied for 150.
Tied for first.
Nah, you're in the lead now.
Nope, I'm in the lead.
No, I
still.
guessed it.
Well, at least I'm not in last.
Yeah, like me.
I'm still in the lead with 200.
Hundy.
Hundo. He could have said Hundo.
That's the end of part
I
1.
have that. I have
Check the
a-
logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Dose Hundo.
Which is?
He
I
repeats.
don't know what it's called.
No,
It's stupid.
he repeats the last half of words in somebody's sentence.
Interesting.
That's not a. That's just an excuse.
Disabilities, and I got the ability to diss you, fucker.
Let's see. Your partner
Becky
electrocuted.
arrested Finn. Partner was electrocuted.
Carl
Becky was
Carter's our
promoted
partner.
Becky was promoted.
under Sergeant Riggs.
Once he took Finn's
Oh
story.
shit, you know what this means?
What?
We can end this part.
I won!
You won part
Bitches.
1. You won part 1.
I've never been in
Is
the
there a
presence
part
of.
2?
I've never
I
been
would
in the presence
assume.
of. Ow! I shocked myself on
Sure
here.
did.
I was gonna shake your hand, but you fucked me.
So we were actually right to not hang out with Becky.
I love Becky. Fuck Becky. Yo, that bitch is dank.
That bitch be dope.
Look who's in the lead.
Yo, MrChubs. Four's one.
Oh, it wasn't on 5. It was.
You gotta continue though.
I'm number 2.
Or should we break for a sec and then continue?
Yeah, set up the rest of the podcast. Podcast
And now,
part 2. Argument
part
part
2.
We're gonna take a break,
Agenda.
people.
All right, we
I
gotta talk
paused the
about
game.
we gotta talk about some other shit too.
See ya.
Ooh! I actually like that tweet about our stream.
Oh, dude, I love tweets.
Oh, I like you so much as the
Who liked it?
fucking
Somebody
skull.
on the Twitch team focusing on community and team interaction. Never mind, it's a PR like.
Or a robot.
Or a robot.
I like
Probably
robots.
a robot.
I like robots too.
Can my seatbelt?
I like the robots that
Is that important to
do
you?
dirty things to me.
So,
Oh shit, my beer's ready.
The really creepy looking one?
Hey, let's turn the sound up, okay?
Oh fuck, I already had a beer
Oh.
open.
I didn't realize we were live.
I'll take the.
No,
this
okay.
one. Thanks.
Or it shouldn't be.
Moderator.
Welcome back.
Are we live
Arguementor's
or not,
podcast. We're
senor?
not playing Hidden Agenda anymore. We're gonna talk about some other shit.
I don't know if we're live.
Ryan, answer the question.
Oh, I never brought up my trailer.
Ryan,
It's
you
fine. That's
What?
why I hit
fuck
this up.
face, are we live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for letting us know.
Welcome to
that
the Argumentors. We're very fucking professional here.
Is that how fat I am?
That is totally.
No.
It's
No.
terrible.
Yeah, dude.
So fat.
What?
I'm so fat.
Shut up.
The
Suck it
camera,
in
the
a
camera
little
adds 10 pounds. For a guy who's 150
What the
pounds
fuck
like
are
you
you
are,
licking?
it's a lot.
Hey,
Dirty.
yeah, so
So what does
welcome
that
back
mean
to
I
the
weigh?
stream.
5?
We're checking out, this is our discussion-based part of the Argumentor.
Well, I mean, real
if
quick, before
anybody's
we...
been watching, they know exactly what we do.
Yeah.
But,
But no one's been watching.
yeah, I was going to say, we don't have...
All the other podcasts have been like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
This is probably like a diet podcast, though, 'cause we did spend most of the time
Yeah, so we played Hidden Agenda.
So
Now
we don't got too many topics.
Real quick, we should probably actually talk about Hidden Agenda.
Yeah, what did you guys think so far? Here,
Like,
Ryan,
comment, subscribe.
Can you go to the full camera?
Hidden Agenda was good.
I like that.
It was fun.
I do like that game.
It's
fun.
We need to finish it at some
I
point.
need to pay more attention to what's going on in the plot line.
Is it something that anyone could just jump into?
Pretty
or do we
much,
have
I
the
think.
same players?
I think you can just have anyone jump in.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we don't have like
You just
Tim
need that
because
phone
he has
app.
to work late shifts, we could.
Yeah, maybe you guys wanted to finish it with different people, you could. Because
Yeah.
I intend to play through it for review, so I'm just
Okay.
going to play single player.
Oh, nice. Yeah. You posting that on your website?
Yeah. Why you gotta say it like that? Like, oh, yeah, that little
I was
stupid
trying to
thing
do
you
a
did.
little advert without being like totally obvious.
Oh, yeah, no.
Dude, you just gotta plug that shit. What's your website, Cody?
My website's the Subversive Element. You can follow me on Twitter at SubversiveElement. One word, 2 capitals.
There you go.
And there you go. That's how you do an advert like a total asshole.
Hey, no, it's cool.
No.
Doing an advert like a total asshole is
Like,
laughing
check me
at
out,
your
bitch.
buddy when, like, what is that website you do? That's doing an advert like an asshole.
Cody, you just need to be shameless. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, nobody.
Yo, look at it this way. Wait, we've already been through this conversation last time. The universe, we're all gonna die. Humanity's gonna end. Everything's gonna be over at some point. So everything you do right now does not matter.
Unless we exist in a cycle of rebirth, and there's gonna be another Big Bang.
Prove it.
Fuck.
I can't, but you can't prove that there won't. So fuck you.
Yeah. I like that.
I say, good job, Cody.
Thank you. All right, so Hidden Agenda was a good game. Highly recommend it.
Was a good game.
Interesting.
Still is presumably a good game. I don't know. I haven't played it in the last 5 minutes. It could
Yeah.
change drastically.
Maybe they uploaded some shit.
Yeah,
to
they just
DLC.
put out a new patch, new loot crates. You can only do certain decisions if you pay for them.
They
And it's random choice.
they tweeted too. Hey, Battlefront 2 was a good job. Good job.
Good job, guys.
Let's go ahead and move on.
Yeah,
Okay,
anyway,
hang on. Before we
so
move on, now that I said Battlefront 2, do we want to talk about the whole Anthem thing? And how?
You don't seem like you have more information on that than
yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So
Okay,
go ahead and lead
so
that.
the CEO of EA was saying shit like, yeah, we believe microtransactions and loot crates are the future of the company. And that means that the future of the company includes Battlefield 2018 and Anthem.
Ah, gross.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. I was really excited for Anthem.
I know, and I was really excited for Battlefield 2018 because Battlefield's like one of my favorite franchises.
It'll
They're
probably
bringing
still be alright.
Battlefield in the future. 28. Well, I guess
No,
that would
it's,
be
it's-
No,
president.
that's just a year. That's just
That's
a
just
year
when
it'll
it's
come out.
supposed-
It hasn't been announced whatsoever yet.
Is it coming out in 2018 or is it being announced?
There's gonna be another Battlefield
Yearly,
2018.
isn't it now?
They've announced that they are going to do a Battlefield 20 in 2018. It's 2 years.
I hope
2
it's
years.
2143. That is the.
I hope
the
it's
game
bad.
I'm waiting
I hope
for.
it's Bad Company 3, but I also hope they don't fuck it up.
They're not going to do Bad Company 3, dude.
They
Yeah,
they
that was
ended
their
Bad Company 2
future
on a cliffhanger.
series they did a long time
No,
ago.
I know they did, but
It had
it's
some
it's
really
too
cool
much of a
modes in
PR
it.
choke out. And right now with Battlefront, you think they're really gonna? I mean, unless they do it well, then of course. But if they don't, then it'd be like the worst PR.
No,
thing
they're
for guys.
absolutely gonna fucking shove that shit in any of their games because, like we discussed already, is Disney's the one making them not have loot crates in Battlefront 2.
Yeah,
it's not EA being, oh, we're so awesome because we listen to our player base.
Or DICE being like, oops.
Yeah, no, it's specifically Disney going, don't fuck with Star Wars because that's our fucking breadwinner.
Well, technically, they can't do anything without Disney's say because Disney owns the copyright to all Star Wars.
Exactly.
That's actually not 100% true. They actually discovered there was tons of like cosmetic stuff.
No, I know
in
that.
the game that just didn't get released.
I know that.
Yeah,
but
that
that
was hilarious because it got mined just after they said, "Well, the
We
reason we
can't
didn't
do
do
cosmetics,
cosmetics because
yeah.
it's not canon." No
But
one
that's
wants
what I was
Pink Darth
saying. It's
Vader.
like in
And
the
it's
Star
like, hey,
Wars
look at all this
movies.
shit.
In the movies, the stormtroopers all have different like spray paints on their armor. There's tons of different races in Star Wars.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, of course you're not gonna make Luke Skywalker in like a clown outfit or something.
People would still love
that
it.
would be still cool, but like you could still make it different.
Yeah, you could still
But
follow
what
canon.
I mean is like everything has to go through Disney. Is Disney's kind of like forcing them to make better decisions.
Well, for Star Wars specifically.
Well, yeah, because they can. They can say, well, if you fuck it up and we pull the rights, you can't release the game anymore.
And about Bad Company 3, they could do a Bad Company 3 because a lot of people say Bad Company 2 is their favorite Battlefield.
No, they could. I just don't know if
there
they
is
would.
enough of a fan base to make a Bad Company 3.
Well, yeah.
And with how good Battlefield's been
it's
doing
the most
recently,
favorite.
Yeah. With
It's
how
the
good Battlefield's been
favorite
doing
one.
recently, they could easily fucking jump on the bandwagon.
We'll see. I hope it's 2143, but
I
that's
hope
just
they
me.
don't fuck up Anthem and win the next Battlefield game.
I don't know if they'll fuck up Anthem just because
Well,
BioWare's been...
there's a recent ray of hope where the loot crate thing and it becoming illegal. It possibly, potentially becoming illegal in certain countries.
Belgium was the big one.
Yeah, Belgium was the big one, and just Belgium is in with the European Union, so they'll be able to fuck some shit up.
Well, if they do that, I think that they're gonna have to come up with a different thing, which unfortunately is what I think it's gonna be. Is they're just gonna up the base price.
Yeah,
because that's been talked about
nobody's
for
gonna
years.
fucking buy it.
People will still buy it.
Yeah,
I guarantee $80 is no problem for people with those AAAs.
I disagree.
Remember, Tyler's the guy.
They've been talking about that for 10 years.
That's a $20. That's a $20 upmark, man.
I'm a deluxe edition buyer.
Justin,
so.
Tyler.
But that's
Tyler bought the deluxe edition of Battlefield 1, and then he even ended up spending like $60 to get one skin in Battlefield 1.
Oh, God.
I know, it's terrible.
What the fuck, dude?
It was a pistol skin.
That's what they're gonna do.
That's gross.
That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna say, because I mean, ultimately,
you're the whale.
People are still gonna
I'm
buy
not
that
a
shit.
whale. Dude, whales spend thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
I don't
okay,
think
that
even
shit is
qualifies as a
insane.
dolphin.
But I think with BioWare there might be a little hope because they've been pretty like back and forth with EA about that shit. Because I mean, when they did Knights of the Old Republic, they completely revamped it after EA fucked it up.
No,
with the
that
microtransactions.
was opposite.
Oh, they didn't.
Yeah, BioWare released that game totally without
No,
any
I know, but then
microtransactions.
EA put that in there.
Yeah.
Later, what I remember hearing was that they flipped it because it was unsuccessful.
Hey Ryan.
BioWare was like, we're not doing that.
Can you help Paulo get outside?
No, they're
He's
still
going
in
to the
there.
bathroom.
Because they're like one of EA's, other than DICE, they're one of EA's biggest like fan bases.
Oh, BioWare,
BioWare's
for
game.
sure. Yeah.
Just because they were.
Are you talking about
they were
Are
originally.
you talking about the online game?
Yes.
No, EA fucked that, dude. They fucked.
I
it
thought
so
they
hard.
unfucked it recently.
No, I don't think so. Not yet.
I don't know. But anyway, I
I think that's
hope
another.
Anthem-
I think
Justin
that's another.
would know. He's the one that's been playing it.
I think that's another Disney thing.
I don't think he's played it. Have you played it recently?
Yeah, the online game. Yeah.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yep.
How is
So I guess it is fun.
He was live streaming it a while ago.
The storyline is fucking fantastic.
Because I absolutely love the first two. They're like my favorite Xbox games.
The storyline is great.
The game is great.
It's really, it doesn't have the same combat
Well,
system as the old
I guess.
ones.
I mean, maybe
It's
that's.
more-
I mean, it's an MMO now.
Yeah.
Maybe
exactly.
that's just something that's.
A bunch of unfinished
That's
beers.
just gonna
No,
be
those are mine. Jesus Christ, hands off.
Sorry.
One concern though is that EA is
Sorry,
the fucking
brother.
studio killer. And after
Hey,
Andromeda,
I
if
don't know if
Anthem
they'll kill
fails,
BioWare.
I don't know.
Because BioWare was originally independent.
BioWare has two properties though. They got Dragon Age and they have Mass Effect. Mass Effect's down. If Anthem fails,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Dragon.
like-
Although
I really, I
don't
feel
know.
like this is EA going to kill BioWare. That's
It
what Anthem is.
could potentially be.
I don't know.
potentially, but they're their second
Well, no,
biggest
because
studio
like
other than DICE.
EA,
That's
So,
true.
who cares?
Well, I mean, because
BioWare
what is EA going to do if they
because
kill another?
BioWare does single player games and EA wants to kill single player. So
Yeah, they're
Right,
gonna,
but
they're gonna
are they
transfer.
going to kill
they're
every
gonna transfer
studio
over
other
to
than
mobile.
DICE?
Transfer
For
over to
BioWare?
Yep.
BioWare is
I
no
could
mobile
actually
games.
No, EA in general is going to transfer to mobile because that's microtransactions are just something you can do on mobile platforms.
Yeah. But
Because all those
they're
games are
much
fucking
less
free.
profitable though than like full-fledged games.
I mean, are they? If you're a major company like that and you're pumping out
yeah.
5 to 10 mobile games a year,
No, I get that, but why wouldn't you just take both of them? Mobile and the platform market.
because they can't handle the
PR?
community and the PR, yeah.
I don't know.
Because when they fuck up as bad as they did with Battlefront, the fucking community backlash is like crazy.
You know, I hope they go to mobile because I don't want to deal with them anymore.
Yeah, me too.
I don't
Yeah,
play
but then
mobile
who do
games,
you
so
got?
yeah.
You got 2K and Ubisoft's going under.
Yep.
And then 2K's like, I mean, pretty much after that, they own the market.
I actually feel bad for Ubisoft.
A little bit
of a fucking hostile takeover and shit.
Well, okay,
they
won't
now
go
it's a family-owned
down.
company.
They won't
Oh,
go
really?
down.
Yeah.
They won't go down. But if the hostile takeover takes over, Ubisoft will be 10 times worse.
Yeah, I know.
And they'll own. If EA goes down, they'll own.
But
pretty
that's
much the
one
entire
of the main
market.
reasons why Ubisoft has such bad quality control in their games, because they can't fucking manage under all the shit that's happening to them.
Oh, really?
All right, all right.
I do not know.
Another
As
large
moderator, I'm gonna say
company.
we should move on to the next topic. We got
All right.
PUBG footage and stuff already.
Yeah.
Let me segue. Well, Battlefield's probably fucked, but my second favorite shooter genre or shooter game, PUBG, doing their vaulting update.
PUBG.
Hold on a sec. Let me just go. That was very natural, Tyler. Good job.
Thanks, Cody. That was also very natural. Good job.
All right. Anyway, God, I don't know. We were like in the middle.
So
of it.
the vaulting update's
Now I have
fucking
no idea
fantastic.
how to segue.
Yeah. I guess just start
Come on.
talking.
The vaulting update's fucking
Tim,
fantastic.
play that fucking footage.
Yeah, hit
So,
Hit
all
that
right.
fucking screen.
Smash that fucking play button, dog.
Okay,
Here's some
so,
footage
well,
of
do you
PUBG.
guys want to background it a little bit, or just like
Yeah,
PUBG's
like,
cool?
give-
No, it's
I don't know
PUBG.
what's
Everyone knows
going
what
on.
PUBG is.
Okay, so
That's actually probably true.
we're talking about the PUBG test
1.0.
server 1.0 release that's been going on and off. It's the vaulting update that's coming out at the end
And
of
it's
December.
still on right now, and we're probably gonna play it when we're done with this. So.
No,
Yeah. Well,
I gotta go to bed. Once we're done
So
with
what?
this.
We'll play without you.
anyway,
What?
it's the
What?
vaulting update. Everything that is supposed to come out when the game officially launches in December. The new map's coming out on the 7th for
Well,
the
not-
test servers.
Yeah,
I think so.
not the 7th. Shortly after the 7th.
Shortly after the
It's
7th.
getting unveiled on the 7th.
Yeah,
of the
they're
game
doing
onwards.
like their big reveal. So this is just some footage that we've got of it so far. We fucking played.
It's not playing.
There we go.
There he goes.
So anyway,
Sick
this is us. Fucking, he's playing
Turn it up. We suck at this game. We're not turning shit
playing the
up.
test server. What do you guys want to talk about specifically? More
So-
than just the
16. I
vault,
want that.
the fact that you can vault over shit
Well,
like
there's-
that.
there's-
Well, I mean,
There's
how
a
does
vault.
that change the game, though? Does it make people more
Oh,
aggressive?
No,
Not
it makes
much
it
here.
changes dramatically.
It changes.
It changes urban combat
Yeah,
like
fuck it. I'll take
100,
this over
like,
fucking
no, like
VSX. VSX is useless.
80%. It changes to 80%.
Yeah.
Okay, but how?
So essentially, like with the update, the big changes is
like jump over balconies.
yeah.
All right, I'll come with you, Tyler.
Like you're no longer safe in the house. There's no longer like just door entrances. You
Yeah,
can jump
you're no
through
longer
windows.
safe just watching the outside like a door and make to because the
Yeah.
enemy doesn't have to come through the door.
I forgot you could jump through the door.
You can jump.
Your face
through,
has no
If you
emotion.
wanted to go into a house that another team was in, you could essentially jump through the bathroom window, open up the bathroom door, and light them up. And
Okay.
it changes a lot of shit like that. Getting out of a house, you can essentially jump off the second story window and just start shooting. Shit like that. This is one of the things that we actually... This is us in Severny playing squads on the test server on the 29th.
There's no way we're playing squads right now.
Yeah, there is.
No.
What are you talking about? Are
What
you
are you
trying to
talking
troll?
about?
Okay, I was like, are you doing a bit?
Yes, I'm always doing a bit.
They changed the way that
Dude,
the
fair, that's the best
combat
way to
works. The
live.
ballistics are better. The movements are smoother. The visuals are better. It's optimized way more than it used to be.
Still
And then they changed the UI a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, as
Like-
kind of like a non-pro player, I guess nobody here is really pro, but as a really fucking shitty PUBG
Hey.
player,
Ryan's pro.
I've noticed.
I mean, we
and
got Tim here.
I can't really put my finger on it, but I can spot people better from a distance,
Mhm.
and I'm able to actually take people out from a distance or up close, because I always had an issue with that before for some reason.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
think it's because I was typically hip firing.
Way clearer too.
Yeah.
And the optimization helps out, because one of the things for me is whenever you got into combat, the FPS would drop, just because you have action going
Yeah.
on, and that always made it extremely difficult to engage somebody.
Maybe
even
that's the
close
thing.
range.
That shit doesn't happen on the test servers.
Yeah.
It might be because of it's a lower never mind, I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Oh, this is also the first-person only servers,
Yeah.
which they changed how the gun looks.
Which is
Basically.
awesome. It looked so weird before.
Yeah, the combat though, I think is one of the biggest things. It's so much smoother.
Oh, nice, dude. You snuck right the fuck up on him.
Hey, is this the match where I got like 4 kills?
No. This is the one where I think... This is the close quarters match.
This was when Ryan wasn't calling out. I was like, hey, top floor, Ryan. And he was just like stone cold silent. I was like, Ryan, where the fuck are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was focusing so much on the guys that were in the building that I was in.
This is just showing off how much smoother the combat is, I guess. Because before, when you engaged close quarters, it's like pretty clunky.
Yes,
definitely.
But now you can lean more smoothly. It's not so difficult to get out of leaning and stuff like that how it used to be.
They fucking massively changed the ballistics too.
Yeah.
So close quarters combat feels a bit more effective, and all guns are roughly effective up to 300 meters now. And then after that is when shit starts to get a bit trickier. It makes the long range combat a little bit more difficult. But I'm personally fine with that because I'm getting a little tired of the fucking long range game.
Yeah, that's every goddamn match.
It used to be the dominant gameplay, usually.
Yeah, everyone running around with Car 98s and shit.
Well, because the close quarters combat was so clunky, it made it difficult not to just engage in long range gameplay.
I would love to see shotguns as a viable weapon.
Yeah, no shit. Absolutely.
Oh, they are now, dude.
Okay.
They're less of a one-hit kill though. I think me and Tyler experienced that a little bit in the military base when we were playing, because originally
no,
it
I
was
suck with shotguns, so no matter what, I'm not gonna kill with that.
No, but you remember when you got down? We had 2 guys. I shot one point blank with the shotgun in the chest. He didn't go down. Shot him again, then he went down. Before it was like if you were point blank and he didn't have like a level 3 military vest, it was like
even if he did have a level 3 military vest, he'd die.
Yeah. Which is kind of nice because it was kind of annoying just to get a one shot on a guy with a shotgun, and then you just especially with something like the S12K.
Yeah.
And you just just blow through somebody like nobody's business.
Huh. The UI is totally different too. It's
oh yeah, I like the stuff on the bottom left.
Although I can't, it's really hard to get used to because they switched where the kill cam was versus your.
Also, the numbers on your squad mates.
That's
very easy to see.
Yeah, very easy to tell who's who.
Yes, you can always know where everybody is, which is really nice.
Is that all we have to say about PUBG?
No, we got more.
Do we?
I think. I mean, do you guys want to talk about? I don't know, anything other than just how well the new update is? Do you guys want to talk about
desert map? Oh, we already talked about.
Well, I mean, do you guys want to talk about where you think the game's going to go now? Because are they talking about switching us into Xbox too?
That's a good point.
Yeah, the console release is expected, I think, in the next year. Or is
this is going full launch end of December.
Yeah.
Full launch. The game's out of early access.
The Xbox release is supposed to be the 12th.
I don't think it's ready for that. It's not ready for launch at all.
Well, I'm just wondering, does anybody know whether or
Justin,
not
but neither is any Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, and I know they're not launching those products; they're just releasing them.
Well, I mean, as a competitive game.
If you're gonna do early access right, you're gonna do early access until your game is complete, and then you release it.
Oh yeah, this is one of the things I like. So it used to be you'd get choke points at a wall, but now you can kind of change how that works out. With I think Ryan, you got killed jumping over that wall, but that's
the guy jumping over it killed him.
Yeah. Okay, I want to explain that. So that is one of the biggest problems with
Hang on,
it's server lag.
It could have just been a test server.
I know. So I'm just gonna say that's one of the biggest problems with the current patch is that when I on my screen, I started shooting him as he was jumping over the wall, but I watched the kill cam after the match ended, and he had completely landed and lined me up before I even started shooting at him. So.
Yeah. Oh, they had a kill cam.
Yeah. Right, that's a big deal.
So that should help out with a lot of the fucking hacking issues right now.
That's true, yeah.
I was watching I was watching a video this morning. I was watching a video about hacks in PUBG.
Well, real quick, so I was looking at the Steam reviews the other day, and it's had a slew of negative reviews lately because of hackers. Have you guys had any experience with that?
I haven't had any experience with blatant hacking. However,
yeah,
I'm talking. I am talking.
Jesus, it's
Okay,
like
so
5-year-olds on the stream.
Yeah, basically.
I haven't had experience with blatant hacking, but I did notice there are some hacks out there that basically draw a line to nearby enemies. So you'll be running through, and there'll be like a guy on the other side of a hill, and it'll just be a straight line showing you exactly where he is. So you'll see him coming up the hill, and then you can just peek out from your tree and kill him real quick, and then hide again.
I see.
Yeah, so that's just like that's one of the examples of the hacks that you wouldn't necessarily notice on your end. So,
it'd be safe to say though that we've only played the test server.
Yeah, with the 1.0 patch at least.
Sure. Yeah. At least lately, we haven't been playing the main game as much.
Okay.
But I know that they said they were going heavy on the anti-cheat.
Yeah, they're working on it.
He's wearing a skirt. That was pretty funny too.
Oh yeah, I put a skirt on.
Did they add new clothing options?
A while ago.
Yeah, it's more like the cosmetics you don't see because you have to buy them.
Okay.
Or they're like super rare to get in the loot boxes.
Yeah, some of the skirts right now go for like $400 in the Steam market.
Yeah, which is insane. Nice. I still don't get why that's a thing, but
yeah, me neither.
Collectors,
but
man.
I sold a couple of items on there, made a couple dollars off them, so
I haven't made
nice
a couple
little
dollars
discount.
I only posted 2 items.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about just selling my entire PUBG like wardrobe.
That's what I did.
I got like $15 out of that shit.
Yeah, you can get an entire game for your fucking wardrobe,
Exactly.
and you can just pick up those items in game.
How much does Twitch Prime cost?
I don't know.
You should sign up for Twitch Prime, get the Twitch Prime gear, sell Twitch Prime.
Oh fuck, that's genius.
Yeah,
I get like $800 out of that shit.
I think it's not $800. No, it maybe like 50. That's still there.
It's only 50.
I mean,
actually,
that still pays.
I actually have Twitch Prime right now.
Oh yeah.
I should sell my shit.
I don't know if you still get the Twitch Prime gear. I just know that at one point.
Oh, you do. You just have to. It's weird because when you get Twitch Prime, you have to like accept the like Twitch Prime bonus package because it pops up in your notice, and then you have to be like accept. And then it like links it to the game or something. I don't know.
Those pesky clicks.
Hey.
Anyway, yeah, the fucking game is completely different now. No, not completely different, but it's got a much better.
It's getting
balance.
there.
So I cannot fucking wait for the Desert Man.
What you said earlier was interesting. What do you think the ultimate fate of PUBG is going to be? How do you think it's going to do in 2018? Because
well, I'm curious to where they're going. Because if they're making this cross-platform, like, is this going to be? Because at least with the recent update, the kill time and the ability to kill somebody in close quarters is much easier. So I'm just curious as to whether or not this is going to become like more and more of a. Not to be like a fucking nerd, but like more of a casual experience where you just kind of jump into a battle royale.
I mean, battle royale as a genre is very casual.
Yeah.
It's like an entire match can last 10 minutes.
It's true, but I'm wondering if that's where they're going by making everything a little bit easier.
Could be.
As far as cross-platform goes, they said they're working on it, but it's not going to be for a while.
It's going to be exclusive Xbox. Right.
Yeah, for a while. It's only a timed exclusive. So
Microsoft
it'll come to
has
PS4.
To have a good exclusive.
It'll come to PS4 eventually.
I didn't even think you could.
That's the thing though, is that like with cross-platform though, Fortnite's already doing it. You can play PS4 with PC on Fortnite.
Yeah.
And you have you can plug in your keyboard and mouse and it works natively, even on PS4 with Fortnite. Which is like if you're playing on PS4. And you can get used. If you can get used to keyboard and mouse, I highly recommend it because you can build shit like 3 times faster, and you'll get an advantage of everybody using a controller.
Well, since you bring it up, that's really the reason I brought up 2018. Is I feel like we're gonna get a whole bunch of battle royale games. I feel like as a genre,
I hope EA I hope DICE makes a battle royale game with the Frostbite engine.
They might.
That'd be awesome.
Well, that's what Jack Frakes was talking about, but
dude, nice throw.
Yeah, really.
It's easier just to handle that shit. Because this is where I fucking wish that I hadn't got stuck on their bike. Because they parked it right in front of the house. And it was the one with the fucking little passenger seat. And I barely fucking like died, but it pissed me off. But so far, I mean, the game is just, I don't know. It's much better. It's hard to go back to the regular game.
I know. It's so good.
Which is why I kind of wish they would just release the, like,
The 1.0 patch.
24/7 on the test server.
Not even 24/7 on the test. Just update the regular game. No, that's why they're having stability issues.
Yeah.
So
just do it on the test server.
That's why it's currently live right now. The game has a shit ton of crashing issues with this.
But yeah, that fucking thing got me stuck, and then I could hear him moving, and I was like, "Oh shit, here we go." Lit him up.
Damn.
The other fucking guy standing right there couldn't reload.
Oh no!
And he got me down. That was just that was the annoying part.
The AUG is terrifying, by the way.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's like the best assault rifle in the game now.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing in solos, and a guy snuck up on me with the AUG, and before I even had a chance to notice, I was dead in like a quarter of a second.
Damn.
I had level 3 helmet and level 3 military vest. He just like killed me.
Yeah, that shit. Well, the fire rate's insane.
Maybe he's a hacker.
Yeah, I think the spectator mode still needs some work. I think it's a little, but I do understand the peer-to-peer lag with that.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't look as, you know what I mean. It just looks kind of off most of the time, even though I know it doesn't look that way on your guys' screen. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. That's the only gripe I really have with the update so far, is that the spectator mode's still kind of still the same, kind of slightly off, slightly lagged. But
yeah.
I also get that.
I mean,
but overall,
they can't fix everything. I think they're a decently small team.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Still expect them to fix everything.
Yeah,
it's kind of their job as the developers.
Well, now you just gotta fix everything in like half a month before the game releases.
Yeah, but that's their fault for fucking deciding. Okay, we can release this.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and I guess that's one thing else we could talk about with PUBG is that the kind of the weird development situation they've been in.
Yeah,
because they had like a pretty steady, like, okay, this is how it's going. We're launching in 6 months after early access, and then they were like, with everything we want to do, we don't want to do that. And then all of a sudden, they're like, we're launching full-fledged in 2 months or something like that. And it was like, okay, like I thought you guys just said you were gonna take your time. But I mean, I don't know. It's kind of been all over the place, and I think the popularity with PUBG has been played into that because they've made a shit ton of sales off this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be a weirdo and put band-aids in my pocket.
I mean, I think they're nearing the 25 mil mark at this point.
Damn.
They're AAA sales, basically, like good ones too.
I don't think there's really anything else to add.
Yeah, I think we've covered PUBG pretty well. What about Dauntless?
You want to pull it up?
I'm gonna deal with the dog real quick.
Ryan, you want to go back to the full-fledged camera?
We got a Ziggy disaster.
And then you can move the mouse back in.
He's sneaky.
Where do you want to pull it up? Just
I gotta get it off my email.
I'm hiding behind Chubs right now.
Oh, you gotta go to Gmail?
Yes, sir.
Gmail. Oh shit, I have to log out.
Why don't you just look it up on YouTube?
Oh, hey, it's me.
Hey, Ryan, go to the regular. Oh, you already did.
You gotta do shit. Because you've done this before.
You're a good moderator, Ryan.
He's good.
You're a good moderator, Ryan.
Anyway, talk about Dauntless a little bit.
Should we,
This keyboard's not working.
That ain't good.
Here, you want to just go over to my computer then?
Yeah. Technical difficulties. Come on,
That's
break.
fine. I don't think...
Blame him, he left it out.
Alright, there you go. You guys are live.
Cool.
Alright.
We're live!
I have cheesecake now, guys.
Alright, so developer preview for Dauntless.
Yep, this is the latest update for Dauntless coming out the 8th of December. I'm just going to let the trailer run.
For those of you that don't know, we were playing Dauntless last stream, so it's that.
Yeah. It's the game we checked out.
I've still been playing it. Nobody else likes it, apparently.
Oh, I like it.
So
I'll play with you sometime.
Yeah,
I didn't
like
even know you guys were playing.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I wanted to check it out, but I never knew when to play with.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So we should work out some time.
So they're adding more monsters and shit.
They're adding a lot of stuff. Play the trailer.
I did. Watch the damn.
Alright, let's just
Ian
talk.
Tornay.
Just let us know what they're adding so we don't have to watch the whole trailer.
Clearly you can sharpen your skills.
Yeah,
Okay,
you sharpen
so
two new behemoths and new combat features.
so
New matchmaking overall.
Oh my god. Are you going to allow me to talk, or are you just going to let them talk?
Character creator updates and new gear.
So this has PvP then?
Uh-huh.
Tim, trying to get some engagement here.
I don't know. I'm just saying shit.
He's waiting for me.
I don't think it has PvP.
Well, fucking say what he wants you to say, so we can move on.
But can I just say these new fucking behemoths look fucking awesome?
God. So yeah, they're adding 2 new behemoths. They're adding a war pike, which is a kind of like close ranged and then ranged weapon. You charge it up by attacking, and then you can do like a shot with it. It does a bunch of damage.
Sniper rifle shot, kinda.
They're adding like actual, what's the word I'm looking for? Actual damage types per weapon.
Oh, okay.
So like hammers and axes and great swords and war pikes and everything else does different kind of damage, which does a different effect to said behemoth. They're adding a core, or what was it called?
Yeah, core, the armor mods.
Yeah, armor mods, effectively, which is really interesting because it allows you to like customize your character how you really want to. They're also improving their character creation. They're adding more mustaches, beards, and a whole slew of other things.
Nice.
Apparently, they're going to be adding a. They're going to be doing a winter event. So it's going to be snow and shit in the hub area. And yeah, man, just a fucking cell system. That's what it was.
Oh, it wasn't great. I'm excited for the war pipe.
Just a bunch of stuff, man.
Which
bunch of stuff.
The behemoth fights in this game are quite good.
Oh, they're great. They're only going to get better, hopefully.
Yeah, they're not like superbly complicated, but they're just so well animated and like the sound design and all that shit.
God, sound design.
It's just a lot of fun.
Build out an arsenal full of uniquely
I
optimized
can
stats.
Dauntless
You can
too
pick the
much,
perfect
but I'm
one
also
for
a
any
picky
job.
bitch. So
Well, it's also in like early stages.
Yeah, that was part of the reason, because it was just a little too clunky for me. I can handle Pubg clunky, but that's a little.
No, Dauntless is
But
definitely
yeah,
in the
like,
clunky stages
it's in a clunky age right now.
But it's vastly improving. Oh, they're adding weekly and daily events.
Okay, nice. That's always good.
Which are all going to be like enhanced.
Like Destiny?
No, enhanced versions of smaller monsters.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Which I'm super cool with. Which just like the behemoths themselves are just fucking.
Yeah,
that's the one that that's the one that me and Justin fought. That big lizard fish
shit was nuts.
That was so fucking hard to kill.
Well, I really hope they pull this shit off because they have a limited amount of time because there's Monster Hunter Worlds.
Right, I'm really excited for that.
And that's potentially releasing in the US, but
I mean, it's gonna come out eventually. It's Monster Hunter.
Eventually it will, but that could be like 2 years down the road.
I'd say a year at most.
You
for
think so?
a series that
I guess
even
they do.
Yakuza, which is a niche series, usually doesn't take more than a year.
No shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
for their localization.
So what they need to do is they need to finish this, perfect their game, and release it before that shit. Get your fucking niche crowd in before everything is taken from you because of Monster Hunter Worlds, because it's such a big fucking name, especially for games like this.
Yeah.
And they're hopefully not gonna take the entire community.
Well, this could be a very interesting, like, if Monster Hunter Worlds doesn't do that well.
Yeah.
This
It will.
be like that kind of like, well, hey, there's fucking.
Yeah, just based off the trailers, it's gonna be a good game. But
Or it's going to be flooded with people selling you currency.
Well, that's probably gonna happen.
Every other fucking Chinese MMO.
That's true. I mean, it could just be niche based on how they lay this stuff out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Could just be Dauntless. Could be just an easier access to Monster Hunter.
They also, I can't remember the exact terminology. They mentioned something about exploring the islands and being able to fight like multiple behemoths.
Yeah. Well, I think what they're doing is they're filling it in with other animals other than just the goats. That are
I
all
hope
over
so.
the
That would be nice.
Which would be cool if, like, you were going into the forest and you run into, like, a hive or something like that.
Right.
And you're like, fuck, gotta fight yourself.
Or like or a little mini,
add a bit more risk. So
or little mini creatures.
Yeah, so that the hey Ryan, you want to go back to the full-fledged camera?
I do it. Okay,
Anyway, just so that you have, I guess, added interest, because that was one of the things in the Worlds that was a little lacking. Is when you jump in, you're kind of just. It wasn't lacking, because you
I
could
don't know.
like.
I'd say it was lacking.
It was just like there wasn't anything else to do.
I feel like they should have a bit more of like a dungeon feel to it, where you can waste some
that
medical
would be
supplies
cool.
or something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You need to make sure you can get through the preliminary area first with as much shit as you can.
Or fuck, even some.
So it adds a bit more of an unpredictability element to fighting the boss. Gives you a bit more stress and a bit more tension.
That's one thing Monster Hunter adds is you have like a large area, and the monster could be anywhere. And sometimes you'll jump in, you go to one zone, and he's right fucking there, and you're like, oh shit, I guess I'm fucking doing this. And then there are other times you're just exploring this shit for fucking 45 minutes to an hour, and you're just like, how the fuck is this guy? And you eventually run into him, and you're like, your fucking inventory's stacked to the rafters, and you're like, I don't know where I'm gonna put all this goddamn shit. It's just,
that would be interesting.
I would love to see larger zones for this because the zones I have right now are relatively small.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what would be cool too if there was a PvP PvE mixture element. So you get like
cool.
2 teams
Ooh.
and one
That'd
one
be
like
rad.
fucking super behemoth or something like that in the same map, and then you have to like you actually have to hunt the shit while the other team's hunting him. You know, and you're sending up like team flares or other things like that, but maybe the other team can see that shit and then come in. But you have to like fend them off while you're fighting the boss.
That's basically Crytek's The Hunt.
That's what it sounds like. But that,
I think that would be a cool game. Alpha.
Are they taking signups?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I gotta sign
It
up
is
for that.
with Crytek's Alpha though. It is only 2-player, right?
It is only 2 players. It's only got co-op.
Tyler also mentioned a point of being able to or having to track the monster a little bit more, which I tend to agree with that as well.
Which would benefit them if the map was bigger.
Yeah.
Because at this point you're just kind of like running around to the different sections.
I want to see like more nooks and crannies too, like little teeny caves you can go into and like get different resources, like weird glowy mushrooms that grow.
It'd be cool if they had an underground
section. Or like the monster can be in an underground. Right? If the monster could be in an underground section. Right now they're only fucking in giant fields.
Yeah, that's true.
I also think it would be cool if the fucking monsters could be in like a really dense forest. So you feel a bit more claustrophobic.
Oh, that would be so much fun though.
It'd be cool too if they added that and then there was dynamic like destruction. Like I know that might be asking a bit, but like if the monster was hiding,
it really isn't. It's like
because it's not.
It's built in the Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine can do destruction.
Yeah. Well, like I was playing the expansion for Horizon Zero Dawn, and they introduced this new enemy that's like a giant bear, and it's got this moveset that's super fast. It does a lot of spins and fucking wide swings. And when you fight them in like a wooded area and they're smashing trees every time they miss you, it just adds to it so much. So if Dauntless could do the same thing, that would be amazing.
Cool. See, I don't see why they could.
Because you could just like, say he's not even walking around in a field. Say you're fighting like some kind of giant toad or something like that. And he's like in a swampy, muddy area, and he's like burrowed down in that shit. And maybe you gotta fucking clear it out to get to him, and then he sees you, and he's like, "Fuck this," you know, like it's out. But it's like. I guess it'd be cooler if it wasn't just like go find the boss, fight the boss.
In a giant field, nonetheless. Like if let's say you're in a swampy area and when you're in the water you can't move as fast. That would be awesome as well.
It's not even like
they just need to add a bit more stress. Right now I feel like the game, even though you can get super hard boss fights, it just feels like you're fighting a sponge. Yeah. They just need to add more like general stressness.
I get that. Yeah,
it is. I mean, basically, Tim and I had a pretty stressful time with that lizard.
Yeah, that was hard, but that wasn't even like. I guess I don't know. That was more like a lengthy, hard kind of a battle than it was like, oh fuck, we're about to. Oh, okay, no, we're good. It's like.
I tend to agree with that, but again, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, it is
I see the potential there. And the devs absolutely listen to their community. So, like, anybody who has outreach to them, they've responded to. And they're really trying to work hard to, like, get to where everybody wants to get them to.
Because so far, I think what they've got down is they've got the...
Keep talking, I gotta pee.
They've got the team aspect down where it's like, alright, 4 fucking players, 1 huge boss. It's a great, like, setup for a good kind of a... jumping in PvE game.
Yeah.
Then you have really cool bosses because so far they're the movesets, the visuals, the sounds, and the bosses themselves in the behemoth version are like really cool.
Dude, the sound design blows me out of the fucking water. Because every single time
I know, it's fucking cool shit. And then, like, some of the bosses burrow and some of them just run away or fly away or something like that. And you're like, fuck, that's... But it isn't difficult. There's not enough of a meta there, I think, with the game that it makes it, like, where you can just kind of dig
I want to see more in-depth combo sets, a better fucking dodging and or blocking system.
Fucking awesome. If they did Dragon's Dogma style, where you could fucking hop on the beast, like get like these huge behemoth, and actually get on there and go like fucking Shadow of the Colossus style, and have to like take out certain parts. Because I totally get the like you can dismember the boss at the end, like take off a piece of them, and that helps with like crafting weapons that are based on that boss and all that stuff. But it doesn't seem like super intuitive, other than like you hit the spot that looks damaged.
Yeah.
Which would be really cool if you were just like, I'm gonna fuck, oh, he's damaged, like, somebody get on his back, and, like, you know, you have to, like, hold him down or something like that and try and take it.
I mean, I think the ultimate goal is to, like, be able to cut things off or break things off of a boss, and then they, in turn, like, lose abilities or become slower.
Or become enraged, like we saw with that fucking gopher guy.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was just getting super upset. But the bosses themselves, like the animations, the sounds, and the fights are super interesting the first time around. Like, when that gopher was the boss, and he's like, we fought the rogue version, he didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like, oh, okay, cool, like, he's got these simple movesets, but it looks great. And then we go to the behemoth version, and he's, like, fucking stamping his feet and, like, charging up his scales and shit, and then he's, like, fucking getting super enraged. And, like, the lizard thing that we fought, the fucking Drask, like, first thing we did when we went after him was like, fuck it, let's just go straight in. He looks kind of slow, and Justin's running straight at him, and he just fucking starts firing lightning out of his fucking mouth, and he's just like, holy shit.
That was terrifying.
But it would be cool if they added, I guess, more depth to the bosses and the levels.
Absolutely.
Which is all, of course, one thing they can do in the future. They have a good base.
They have a fucking excellent base, for crying out loud. A game in a fucking beta.
We're at 2 hours. You guys considering wrapping it up?
Alright, yeah, I'm done.
Alright, it's someone else's turn to do the outro.
Bye. I'm done.
Bye. See y'all.
It's time to go to sleep.
Fine, God, I'll do it right.
Thanks for watching. Check us out in 2 weeks from now at midnight. We'll be doing this pretty much all the time.
Till we die.
Yeah.
Like the first one, we titled it 1 of 10 million, so
I would say check out my Twitch page, but I'm in transition currently, so fuck me.
Check it out anyway. Look at his Twitch page.
Check out
the Gamediers on YouTube.
Twitch.tv/MrChubs.
MrChubs.
SubversiveElement.com.
YouTube.com/TheGamediers.
Thank you, Ryan.
Just like infinite plugs. Just throw them on the screen.
If
like,
you know
comment, subscribe, follow us on Twitch and Twitter.
If you know our
Be
YouTube
good to
channel,
kids, don't fuck old ladies.
What do we look like, the Jimquisition? We're never going to be able to get paid just off Patreon.
Now with that attitude, end it!